Oh, Gato disappeared for a moment. Hi, y'all. We're back. Hi, B. How you doing?
I have ice cream. I'm good.
Ice cream sounds awesome. Wait, no, I'm all out of ice cream. I have mochi, though. I have mochi in the freezer.
We have actual ice cream in the freezer, but the ice cream truck came, so I was like, why the hell not?
Really? I haven't done ice cream truck in the... To be fair, I don't think I've ever, like, done an ice cream truck outside of when it came to the daycare when I was a kid. You know, when it was always the fucked up cartoon characters.
Yeah. They have those. They still have a Sonic one.
Awesome. I love that. That's a staple that needs to never go away.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, since we've last played the Genshin, I have upgraded. Chi-Chi is now level 73 of 80. I just need more level up materials. Everyone else is level 70. All of their weapons are at least level 70. Yellen and Eula actually both have theirs up to level 80. Talents, much stronger. Everyone's at 6 across the board except for Eula. Can you share some of your ice cream with Maya?
If it wasn't a cone, I would.
Oh yeah, that makes it more difficult. What else? That's basically it. The only other thing that's interesting is this motherfucker. 13 pity.
That big Dom wrong.
I
Now
don't
you
know.
no longer have to play the. Now you no longer have to play the game.
Well, once he gets high enough level, because he's still only level 44.
Even low level, it's literally just stack HP and you're good.
A mud milkshake. No, it's like, this motherfucker came to me at pity 13 and won the 50-50. I'm like, what the fuck? How? Where was this luck for Kafka? Where was it for Silverwolf?
Same as I remember.
A lot of people wish that was them. A lot of people
I
want
know
this
they
man.
do. Lexus is one of them, but I'm not one of those people for Zhongli specifically.
No, it's people want him both because they like him, also just because he's stupid broken. That's all it is.
Let's hear. At level 40, I've already at level 44 with the artifacts I put on him that are because tenacity of the Millilith I think is what they're all level 0, but his HP is already over 11 is already almost 12,000.
Yeah.
And he's not even
Zhongli moment.
And I haven't even upgraded any of the artifacts yet. Some of them aren't even that great. The Goblet gives him HP. He needs a better. I need a Sands of Eon that gives HP. But like everything else, at least, well, everything at least has HP in the, except for the plume, has HP in the whatchamacallit. Actually, I could probably do one off piece. What has good HP?
It's over there.
That has a really good HP. We'll take that one. 5.8, 1, 2. Okay, yeah, that one. So if I wanted to, I'm not saying I want to right now. If I wanted to, I could go ahead and fucking make him intense. But
yeah,
I still haven't.
It's like you can do just shield support. You can do straight DPS. You can do whatever you need for this man. He will do it.
Also, speaking of HP stacking damage, Jesus Christ, because Yellen's ultimate also scales off her HP, the damage. Her HP right now at level 70 is 35,500. Fucking insane.
Okay, I gotta figure out how to do this. Okay.
Things that you can do sometimes, I swear. There you go, now it's even higher. Maxed out one of her pieces. Oh, now Yellen has all 20s across the board on her artifacts.
Hell yeah.
And all of them are HP. How did I do that? I don't remember doing that.
That's all you need. That's all you really need.
HP, attack, because it's the feather. HP, HP, HP. Christ. What the fuck? Even the feather has 2 HP substats. What did I do? What the fuck? god. Still need to get, but I still need more artifacts. I keep forgetting to get artifacts for people. Whatever, another time. Anyway, so we're going to your world so you can get some chests real fast before we continue the story.
Yeah, I'm trying to make things a bit easier on us by getting to where one of them is, and that's the hard part.
Alright, well, I'm gonna grab some dandelion seeds because Eula needs them.
You know what, I'm just gonna fucking do the old tried and true method.
I will say it is funny going just
Where is he?
go the Homer Simpson method and wait for your opponent to get tired of hitting you. That's also the SpongeBob method, if y'all remember the bullying episode.
Oh my god, I already fucked
I'll
up.
remember that when I'm kicking your butt later. Hard to do some quick setup changes.
Let's go get ourselves some answers.
Oh my god, game. You know what? Actually, can I just do this? Oh, no, I can't. I thought I could. Well, I wasted that first.
God,
It's fine.
I already got so much health.
Oh,
from
no.
these.
That worked, sort of.
I will say, I've actually been doing better this past week or two of doing all my commissions and actually doing
Faster?
some, like,
Okay,
at least doing
faster.
4 domains just with the condensed resin.
Yeah, it's just basically just using your resin, and then just that's really
Okay,
all it is.
faster.
Use your resin, log off.
It's all I have time for generally. Which I can,
Oh,
if I do have more
issue is
time for it, I
always
can do more. But it's also why I've been
I'm
doing
glad.
domains, not bosses. But
Oh, I'm glad once I do this, I never have to do it again because I hate getting to this place.
God, just looking at everything that you needed so much. I'm gonna go try something while I'm waiting for you to get ready.
Yeah, I'm halfway there.
You're good. I'm gonna go
This
beat up
is
a
a
Cryo
process.
Regisvine because it's easy. Yes, I do. I need the Hoarfrost cores. I need the Horde cores.
Oh my god, game, stop it. Almost there. Getting there.
Good. Take your time. I'm gonna
I have
keep
to
beating up
ice
a
bridge
flower.
over there. I have to ice bridge over here. At least I'm pretty sure I didn't get this one on. Did I get? I swear if I came over here and I already got this chest with somebody else, I'm going to be so upset.
This one's B. B is the albedo.
Gotcha. Here comes the cat.
The sleepy one. I call her the sleepy one.
It's true, I am. We're almost there. We can do it, Kaya, just a little bit longer.
He's not doing okay. Zhongli's not doing any damage at all, but that's not what he's
He
here
doesn't need to. People can make. It's the funny thing that you can make him do damage and make him tank. He
Life goes on.
can do both.
for. It's like as his whatchamacallit, as his HP gets higher, his attack will get higher, but also his base attack still needs to be a decent size.
Yeah, you only just need his skill and his burst. That's about it. We're almost
I never remember
there.
if what's better to hold or
Hold.
yeah.
Rise.
But then what's the point of ever just pressing it?
Life.
His skill.
Just cool down.
Oh, that's fair. I probably shouldn't be summoning it right in the middle of the flower's body so it disappears. Would probably help.
Quietly now.
I have succeeded.
Made it.
Yeah.
Shudder.
I swear if I already got this one, I'm going to be so upset.
You have a horrible memory and forgets people's names at work. And
Busted.
yeah, no, that's a mood.
Quiet
Games are hard. It happens.
I will have order.
Well, it's like, I know where two of them are. One of them I have to see, because I don't know if I need 3 people for that one or not. And then one of them I have to remember where it is, because I know what area it's in, I just don't know the exact spot.
Rise.
Ah, birds.
Busted.
Also, Yellen's fucking energy recharge continues to be stupid amazing.
Beg for mercy. Life goes on.
Solidify.
There was something in Zhongli's talents that mentioned other geostructures. What are other ways to make geostructures behind him and Traveler? Those voices in the background? Yeah, ignore it. It's fine.
Crush.
Don't worry about it. Ah, I'm in pain.
Quake.
Why I'm hitting you with Zhongli? It's not doing anything.
Beg for mercy.
Okay, I'm ready for when you're done.
Alright, yeah, it shouldn't be too long. I just didn't bring Yantei into this battle. More just an experiment.
Crumble.
Crush.
Order guide you. Gather.
Wow, my dumbass realizing it would have been a lot easier if I just went from there, but no, I didn't.
Isn't that always how it goes though? Sometimes it's just like, oh, it would have been easier
Well,
if I just did this.
doesn't matter. It's fine. The other waypoint was closer. I'm gonna do it. Dragon's fine.
Yes, I got
Oh, damn it.
my
This is
come
my only problem with Eula right now is, I don't know if it's her defense or her HP, but she dies way too easily sometimes still. Oh, I don't have an... What do you mean I'm 6 away from having enough for this? Okay, you know what? It's fine.
cold. So cold.
You didn't see that. No one saw that. Nothing happened.
It's fine. I didn't see anything.
I don't want to replenish though, because then I need to use it, because then otherwise it's a waste of fragile resin. You're fine, whatever. I can always kill you super easily. Shush, Maya, you saw nothing. Nothing happened. It's fine. No. Okay. But yes, I'm actually finally able to... Where is the button for... Friends? Yeah, at the top. What was your name again?
It's still just Zio.
Okay, then you're not showing up on top for whatever reason. No, wait, I can do it from friends list.
Yeah, just go to friends list. The other one's more random.
You forget, you're usually coming to me, not the other way around. You know? I'm finally
Yeah, I
level
do
8.
like that.
Alright, where are you?
This isn't good.
I
If the rain washes
am in
Hello,
the right
Murder.
place.
It's gonna set us back a long way.
As soon as my game, please.
I'm just looking at your murderer right now. Your little serial killer.
Okay. If we didn't get this, if we just stand in here, it should. Come on. I
I feel like I've seen this before. This looks familiar.
I don't remember if I did. No, I mean.
Oh, that being said, if this looks
Come on,
familiar,
dude.
we probably did it on my game and not yours.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't remember because we just need to stand in here because I know. Did
I
I
must
do
have
this with somebody else?
Yes,
And
Maya,
did I-
it's a very nice
'cause
height.
You know what? I probably might have done this with somebody else. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm
It's
gonna get
fine.
one.
We can keep going.
Osmanthus wine tastes the
We-
same as I remember.
Oh wait, hold on.
we
Can I do
are-
this? Or
But
can I
where
do
are
this
those
because
who
you already
share
have them?
the
I
memory?
should have stayed indoors today.
We need to go right.
Hold on, stay right
Okay,
there.
you.
Nope, damn it.
Oh,
Where'd you go?
damn it.
Where'd
Oh,
you
I
go?
was
Where'd you go?
going to the thing.
Where are you?
I'm in Fontaine.
Cool, a place I haven't been to yet, but I'm going to.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It doesn't matter. I'll look at nothing.
At least, well, I have this. I have this place marked. At least I know exactly how to get there. As soon as my game loads.
All right, cool. I'm gonna sit here and wait for you to see what I've done.
Be sure to store them appropriately.
Game, please load.
Hold on, wait. There we go.
Game.
Is this Lux's fantasy? I think it is.
Absolutely. Okay, we need to go this way.
Oh, is that the Leeway wings?
Should have it marked.
I think that's an appropriate reaction.
Quake!
Oh, over here. This way.
Birdies. Yo, this place is cool.
Yeah,
I'm very
it's
purposely staying out of
very nice
Fontaine
here.
until we finish Sumeru. I know I don't have to, but it's what I'm doing. That?
Right. Is it up or down? It's down. Okay. There we go. Cause look, they're in the shape of a heart.
Where? What is?
Oh, you took the things from there. It was
Oh,
it's in the shape of a heart.
I was like, oh, there's some items here.
It's fine. I got more than enough for that. Okay, next one.
That's cute though.
We are going to Sumeru, and I need to hope I remember how to get to this place.
I wonder what my dear
where
sister
is the-
Lynette is doing right now.
What's up,
This
two
is
sisters? You're
Missing me
confident.
to
No,
death,
not
I'm
this one.
sure.
Is it this one?
God, there are so
Oh.
many. Oh my goodness, they're underground. I was like, there's so many
Yeah, I'm trying
waypoints
to-
here in Fontaine, and then I realized why.
Where are the which fucking underground things? No, that's the only problem. Is that there's so many damn underground. Oh, I think it is. It may be this one. We're going into the.
I love seeing exploration
We're going
progress
into the
100%
vortex.
everywhere.
Yeah, I worked very hard for all
I'm
of
sure
those.
you did. I'm like, maybe someday. Where are we?
Don't worry about it.
I'm slightly worried. It looks kind of dangerous
I can-
here.
I don't know. There should be a
A little
waypoint
kid
that
should
I
not
can
be
order.
here.
Let's-
This
I-
looks dangerous, especially for a zombie like me.
Game load.
Little zombie
have to
children
remember how
that
to
need the
get to
ice
this
should not be
place.
out in the desert.
Wait, am I going to the right place? Yes, I am. Okay. I have not been here in a while. I have to remember where the hell this is. We are
Faster?
going here.
Okay, faster.
Go in here?
Yeah.
You missed it. I was standing on your head. Bye, Zia.
Oh.
Bye. Bye, Lenny. Off you go. You got stuff there. Hi. Welcome back. That was a nice magic trick. Are you still putting that in your next show?
I was going to say something that's technically spoilers for the thing.
Fun.
I could just put Ayaka in and run faster, but I'm lazy.
That's why I have.
Ah. Look at my
I
game.
think.
Okay. Game.
Thank you, Maya. To be fair, free stuff is more like the loading bar emote than that one. You're not entirely inaccurate.
I
What the
might need
fuck?
3 people for this, but I'm still gonna check. Don't worry
Hello?
about it.
I thought for.
Easy.
I might need 3 people for this, but I'm still gonna
Hold on.
check anyway.
Hold on, I'm looking at something cool. I'm looking at some very pretty fish.
Oh, the fish, yeah.
Your boy makes a
Except
good
this
point. This
one-
is Jesus fish. Oh, this looks like it needs 3
Okay,
people.
faster.
Yeah, it might need 3 people.
Alexis is not here.
Yeah.
This is cool though.
Okay, I can always do that one later. And this one, I need to put my screen resolution down because every time I go to this place, it ruins me.
What happens if I
much
do
as I
this?
love this
Does it
place.
still freeze? No, because it's not water. Oh! Oh! Pictures taken moments before disaster.
It do be like that. Okay. Now.
What else we got? Oh, there's a fight going on over here. This is a crash. This is a mid-air crash waiting to happen.
Okay. Going to the next place, the issue is that I just have to find it. It's just another heart shape, except I don't remember where this one is.
You not have like it up on Google or whatever?
I didn't know it was a thing until I saw a YouTube short.
Oh, interesting. But wait, I thought we've done that heart before, haven't we?
No, this is a different one.
Oh, this one is here in the desert.
This is gonna take me a while to load.
Oh, I can see why.
Yeah, I
Dude,
love this place,
It's
but my
fucking
laptop
pretty as
hates
shit,
it.
though. Look at that. What the
And
hell?
it has like my favorite soundtrack.
Well, this is such chill music.
Okay, now I have to.
Life goes on.
Oh my god, it's starting. Computer, please, please.
Look, your boy. Look, I can become my own Jesus.
I wonder if I can look at the map and get an idea. Where it might be.
Get up.
All I remember is that it's just this little heart-shaped lake.
A little heart-shaped lake?
Yeah.
Will it be on the... Okay, I guess it's not visible on the map. This one? No, that's the waypoint right there. Be the Jesus you want to see. I mean, you're not technically wrong. Be the Jesus you want to see in the world. Yeah, that's correct. I'll agree with that.
No.
Have you already How do you already have 100% exploration in Fontaine? It's been like
ADHD.
I guess it's been a few weeks, haven't it?
To be fair, I think I got the 100% like few days after.
You know what? I shouldn't be surprised.
What is this? No, I don't think this. I will find out where this is.
Take it easy.
What the hell is this lake?
Oh, here's an idea. How about I go continue the story of Sumeru while you look for this lake, and I'll come back.
It should be up. Oh, wait. Let me.
Oh, wait, I found it. I found the lake.
Oh, sorry, my parents were calling. Okay.
No, you're good. I heard you. I found the lake.
Yeah.
I wandered around and I found it. You're welcome.
Okay, there we go.
I just
Thank
happened
you.
to be walking around. I was like, oh, this place is pretty. Oh, look, some water. Oh, wait a second.
Thank you for your service.
You're welcome. It's what I'm here for.
That in my. Thank you.
Is there
Have
anything
fun with
else,
the
or are we
story.
ready to go?
That should be it.
All right.
Okay.
Well, off we go.
Shall now enjoy the story.
Good roll.
All right.
Pull-up mode interrupted. It wasn't interrupted. It was ended. I'm pretty sure there's a difference.
This is
Yeah, it always does that.
That's fine. I think I'm 10. Am I back in single player mode? I think I
It's gonna set us back a long way.
go back off of Zhongli. My normal team back.
I brought my
And I realized what you I finally have collect 5 regional specialties in another player's world.
Yep. Oh yeah, I could have also helped you get those achievements, but we can do that another
And
time.
we can do that next time. Because right now I want to go
Yeah.
back to Sumeru through the pre-dawn night. Which luckily I already
And
have
I'll
this.
be back in a second because I need to see what they needed.
Yeah. Go do that. Okay. Oh, right. We're here. Hi, yes, I'm just a normal person. I'm just one of you. I'm here to join your group? I don't remember what we're doing. It's been a while. Why is your ladder behind these boxes? Oh, the boxes are... Okay. It's not on the ground. I see.
Ah, they're here.
Huh? What are they doing here?
I gave them some technical work to do.
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
Wow, you sound terrified to see us. Good to see you too, friend.
How's the work going?
I don't remember why you don't... Why...
Ah,
What
yes.
happened?
We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
Aren't those devices for canned knowledge extraction? What are you doing with those?
Look here.
I just realized they called it canned knowledge. That ain't no can I've ever seen.
Huh? More canned knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into her head again?
Look, I've been on the internet a very long time. No amount of weird stuff could ever fuck me up anymore.
What's that look on your face? Are you scared?
Paimon's a little scared, but very, very furious.
That's an interesting response. Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The Akademya should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with, Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule.
How?
Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali?
What I lack in faith, I'll make up with my actions. Just say
Good.
yes.
Conviction is the most important part of all of this. Now, please get ready and put on this device.
Bet. That almost sounded like a bet. Like, once again, I've been on the internet. I've seen what people put into things anyways.
You want us to record our conviction into the knowledge capsule?
Yes,
Paimon is still really worried.
I understand. But trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to do. It's best if you can do as I say.
Can you at least explain to me why, what we're doing?
Because, to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick, self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have.
Why are you talking like my therapist?
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. As a result, we have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape. Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements.
We're fucking awesome. Yeah.
Open your eyes. Here,
What's this?
read it out loud.
Stirring words have been written on the note. Although you don't quite understand the purpose of this recording, you still follow Hatham's instructions.
It's
Okay.
done.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effects.
Should. I like the word should.
Doing this. Paimon doesn't get it.
And that's perfectly fine. In any case, these
I have
capsules
returned.
aren't meant to
Hi,
be
welcome
used by
back.
you.
We just... we had some therapy talk, and now we know that self-esteem and positive self-talk is more powerful than the government.
True.
Huh? What do you mean?
At least
Have you
sometimes I
forgotten?
wish it was.
Oh,
Our
absolutely.
plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth.
Genshin is a therapy game. Actually, yeah. Yeah, you could say that.
Imagine if you've been using a device
Especially
like the
Sumeru.
Akasha since the day you were born, and this device has always supported you during times of need. After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
Reliant on the Akasha.
A fool? A machine?
Come on, that went a little bit A little bit ruder than what I was expecting, but that's
a
fine.
slave to orders.
Oh, also that.
And that's why rules are so important. In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries and identify gray areas.
Ah, okay. Okay, I get it. Become a lawyer.
But why would you need to identify the gray areas?
You can find the loophole.
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting. One might
Fontaine
even
would
say
like to know your location.
advantageously enhanced.
Why did I say Farina would like to know your location?
I mean, I feel like the Academia would like to know your location at this point, too. Everyone except for Mondstadt, honestly. Mondstadt don't
Mondstadt's
give a
just
shit.
chilling.
100%. To be fair, they've earned that right.
Yeah.
Things you're interested in are
They used to not be
really
able to say that. They
Are
used to
all
not be chilling.
Sumeru scholars like this?
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan Rebot and start preparing for the next step.
Small project?
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few modifications.
Be careful, the moment you open up that terminal, it voids your warranty. Touch anything, and the warranty is dead. It's gone. You have no right to self-repair. Actually, no, wasn't that something that was recently resolved? Wasn't there a lawsuit about that?
About what?
Apple and the right to repair your own devices?
I don't
I think that happened
know.
recently.
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the
Yes, it was a
innate
big. That's true.
advantages of
Technically,
our
it was a big thing
plan.
with John Deere, but it applied to basically all tech, including Apple.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages. Al-Hitham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
Stop saying it like that. He just has reservations about it. Like, it doesn't mean he's a traitor.
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Al-Haytham for suggestions. Had I known Al-Haytham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here, don't you?
Isn't about okay.
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to be sufficiently dire. I'm sorry, but as things stand, I can't accept your principles.
Well, you're really good at that ventriloquism, Sino.
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know. Rahman's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Rebot guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Wait, how can we work with the guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Rebot would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City. My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group. There is no better way.
It's not terrible. It's a pretty cliche plan, all things considered.
That also sounds like something Al-Haytham told you. Am I right?
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how dangerous this plan is?
That's true, because if you do it wrong, then you just have a bunch of people in chains.
Of course he does. He told me, there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done. He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success would increase significantly. I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people.
You've only got the
I
one.
think he made a number of valid points. It's my
I feel like
own
that was...
choice.
Was that overstepping? Was that too much?
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove.
I feel like if we do things properly, we can just knock people the fuck out and it won't be that big of an
okay
issue.
with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
You make a very... Okay, now he's making a very good point. The fact that people would have to die in order to convince the guards to let us through is just like,
I can't believe a mantra
To be
would
fair,
actually
these are the
care
same
about
people
us.
that locked their
I've
god
lived a
up.
hard life, and I can
That's
say
true.
that people
Th-
like you are hard
well, no,
to
but these
come
are the
by.
mercenaries. These aren't the people who locked that god up. But...
I've always treated
Well,
my
mercenaries,
allies
it makes
with
even more
honesty and
sense.
Respect.
Well, but... Yeah.
They have the right to know important
I'm
things.
like, I feel like they can make a show of resisting without it coming to any deaths, but if the regular guards get involved, that's where things get dangerous. And that's what he's saying.
Now you're making this hard for me.
Hey, is
They
there
do
something
kind
we
of
can
hate
do?
each other.
I knew you would say that.
We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards. That should help at least a little bit.
We should respect the determination of Raman and his comrades. That's true. They're prepared to die for this.
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on. We strongly value the lives of our friends, but the goal we are about to achieve is even more important. We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory. So please, lend us your support. We will show you the determination of us desert dwellers.
Well, now that you've put it that way,
I feel
I
like
can no
both
longer
Sumeru and the
refuse.
desert, like the main part of Sumeru and the desert area is like, I don't think I'd want to live in either area because like, yeah, the desert's hot and it's brutal and but also like a jungle's also real fucked up to live in.
remember, you
Yeah.
need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless.
Like Sumeru said he would be fine.
Candace made it very
And
clear
maybe even some of
that
the smaller
we can only
settlements.
achieve our goals
But, like, the
if we
jungle
can
itself
ensure
is pretty
our
harsh.
safety. Since you and I
And then
both
also living in
recognize
Sumeru
the
City, you gotta deal with the
significance of this
Akademia.
operation,
Oh, absolutely.
there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendroarchon and those of King Deshret. Everyone's life is equally important.
A lot of times I'm just like, yeah, can I just go, if I have to live in Tavad, can I just go back to Mondstadt? Mondstadt seems nice. VOA's not bad either, but
Okay, you have a deal. Let's do this for our shared dream.
Sumeru and Inazuma both have governmental issues.
Yeah,
Should
you
be
wouldn't want to come to
stationed
Fontaine either.
nearby. You
Okay.
can find them there.
So it's like, you know what? I'm okay living
Just
out
one-
here with the dandelions. Even though it
Yeah,
never
just one way
rains,
to
but it's
just-
always a nice, perfect temperature.
One way to describe Fontaine is like, you know how sometimes
Guards.
you'll be interested because you hear those things about places with really stupid laws?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's one of those places.
General Mahamatra.
Interesting.
To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a
Basically,
secret
sometimes you
operation.
breathe wrong, you can get
We're going to
arrested.
arrest a large criminal gang near this location.
Oh, I
According
see.
to the Academia's guide and
We're
regulations
doing
on secret
we're making an
operations,
arrest.
I
We're
have
not
the
just
right to
saying,
ask
hey,
for the
we've already
cooperation of
arrested them.
Caravan Rebot.
That makes this much more difficult.
Of course, of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting?
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain El Akmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
You got a dumb law about where you live. Is there a dumb law about where? I don't actually know. There probably is. Let me see. That's a good question.
Because I'm pretty sure when I looked it up in Tennessee once, I'm pretty sure there was something about it being illegal to catch a fish with a lasso.
Why does that make sense? I don't want to read that one. That one hurts. No. Softball diamond line should be off by 10:30 p.m. Don't throw bricks on highway top. That's not a dumb law. Why would they make something so cool so illegal? Wait, hold on. No fortune telling in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I live here. What do you mean there's no fortune telling allowed here? Clairvoyance, palmistry, phrenology, or any kind of fortune telling is prohibited within the city limits of Cedar Rapids and Lynn County.
I need to know what happened to make that actually become a law.
Probably the mayor, whoever was just like scammed by, you know, fucking psychic or whatever. Or they thought they were.
As many as I know, Ahmar. This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Fucking amazing.
And I suggest
so
that you
stupid.
report this to your superiors as soon as possible. And treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need personnel.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Because this is work. Because I trust you.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff.
Paimon, you can just vanish off to whatever demi-plane you go off to while we do all the fighting. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the Akademya and are no longer their General Mahamatra? Even if that guard doesn't know...
Why are you saying this out loud in the guard barracks? Like, yeah, they've already left, but like, keep it down. Don't be so loud about it.
We discussed this, remember?
We?
The caravan rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry, the guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
How can you be so sure?
I forgot how much I love Dia.
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Akademya has been covering up the matter.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Akademya's god
Whistling
creation
underwater
plan.
is permitted where you are,
If something
Maya.
were to happen to the General
If you can
Mahamatra,
whistle underwater,
it's
you
bound
deserve to do it as
attract
much
a
as you
lot of
want.
unwanted attention. No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
I would never.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions.
Illegal to wait. Same, you boy. I can't fucking whistle for shit. Like, it does not work. Illegal to whistle or sing on a public highway?
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry.
Is the prediction function not working because Lesser Lord Kusanali is our friend?
If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
Because I'm awesome and unpredictable. And also, she's my friend.
That's true. But why?
Because I'm not of this world? That could also be a reason.
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Oh, it's because you've been wearing the damn thing your entire fucking lives.
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person? Haven't you ever thought about it? just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The Academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However,
Academia
the risk of
about
sounding like
to be
an
here
advocate
like,
for
no,
policies,
it's just a
can
social
anyone
experiment.
truly be considered logical at all times?
Also, Academia over here, like, being like, what is love? Why are you acting on emotions? What's wrong with you?
Emotions are part of our behavioral logic. But can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How can our feelings and opinions be predictable down to the letter in every single instance?
That's true. You need a little bit of logic, a little bit of emotion. You always need a combination.
Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles. Decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. Any one of us could potentially disagree with another. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modeled or controlled by data. So, in my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
Is that so? I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever trapped by the past.
Paimon's so glad that this is settled.
Paimon, apparently this was settled days ago.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Will do.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
Do you think with Paimon's powers I could use her like a familiar in D&D and teleport her inside a room that I'm not in?
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your
Be like,
presence.
I'm standing outside of a wall and just have her teleport 5 feet behind, like 2 feet behind me, inside the room.
I'm the security officer of the Great
Like, I
Red
can't see through her
Sand
eyes, but I can just call her
My
right
name
back.
is Luxembarbo.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. She will be working with me. The construct next to her is for her work.
She's been emergency rations, she's been bait, she's just been general food, she's been child, she's
a
floating
flying
fairy,
object, she's a balloon.
She's just a construct. I made her with magic. Ask no other questions.
Beep, construct, beep.
She's a fucking...
What a great honor to meet you.
Beep, beep, your mom's a liability.
And
what is that a reference to?
this the latest technology.
You
from
what,
Mexico?
Findy?
Okay, yep, I remember now. Beep, beep, beep. I don't remember if I ever heard the, your mom's a liability. Or if I did, I don't remember it.
It was like at the very, like,
That
it
might
said
be why I don't remember
it
it.
made some sort of your mom joke
It
at
was
the
really
very beginning.
Paimon is everything and nothing at the same time. A being beyond... Your boy, as far as I'm aware,
I mean,
it's actually really
there are
accurate.
a lot of theories.
I have no idea. Paimon, why the fuck is your symbol in the domains in your crown? What the fuck are you? You're the only thing like you.
And the fact that we don't know where she came from, she at one point tells us that she was doing fine on her own, but then she got tired and then she fell into the water, and that's when we fished her up.
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
And it's the fact that she knows like everything about Tevat.
She knows everything about like Tevat in like the general world, like in the general sense, without knowing any of the details.
Yeah, because you have to also think about it, that she was basically the one who taught the Traveler Tevat's language.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that part. I assumed that it was just one of those isekai moments of, hey, you're in this world now and you just magically know the language.
I think it's either brought up in a voice line in the bio or it's actually talked about. But yeah, they learned through her, or or Paimon was originally translating.
Huh. God, learning a language is fucking hard.
Mm-hmm.
Me with my Duolingo Japanese lessons every day.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map.
In 2 days, we will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good. See you
2
then.
days. That worries me.
Yes, sir.
The fact that it's now that they have 2 days to potentially learn about his betrayal.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
Any act of public swearing may be fined $1 for each instance. It's a real-life fucking swear jar. And finally, the most known for my state, it is illegal for a man to have sex with an animal as long as it does not exceed 40 pounds.
That's very specific.
That's very specific and also disturbing. That means it's legal for a man to have sex with an animal under 40 pounds?
Yeah, that doesn't help much.
No. Or is it illegal to have a sex... Wait. Is it legal for it to have sex with an under 40 pounds or above 40 pounds? It is illegal for a man to have sex with an animal as long as it does not exceed 40 pounds. Oh, so if it's 40 pounds or heavier, then it's legal to have sex with. I hate that that's when the ad break ended. On that line.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Akademya. And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power. Get ready. We will move out in 2 days.
I don't want to know. I'm still thinking about that, but it's like, why? What the fuck? Hello? Wait until the appointed time. 2 days later, motherfucker. Alright. Apparently 48 hours is the maximum amount of time you can sit around and do nothing in this game.
Yeah.
I also still love the idea that we're just standing there. Motionless.
Sometimes I'm too lazy to go to the actual time thing, and I will actually just go do something and wait for the time to pass.
Let's go meet Sino in the desert.
I mean, there was, like, if I weren't streaming or whatever, I definitely could have been like, yeah, let's go run some domains real fast. Oh, wait, hold on, I need that. Get back here. I need the crystal flies, I'm almost out.
Oh, you're gonna love getting Fontaine reputation up then.
Why?
There's a crystal fly trap now.
Too bad we're... Wait, how far are we from finishing Sumeru?
Which act are we on again?
Good question. Give me one moment. I want to worship at the statue. We are currently in Chapter 3, Act 5.
Do we have one? I'm trying. No, let me actually look because I actually don't remember.
That's fair.
Look, over there. Our helpers have arrived already.
I have concerns.
Let's hurry over.
Wait a moment.
Thank you, Sino, for saying something seems wrong.
Oh, it's you.
Why are you... Okay.
You're my assistant, remember?
I remember. Paimon doesn't remember.
Being my assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
Assistant in contract, thank you.
We meet again.
I don't like how you said that.
You're here early.
It's to show how
Wait, you said
important
Act
we think
3,
the
right?
operation is.
Act 5.
Since this is a big case for the Akademya, we are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive. They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat.
Alright, let's show off some skills.
What a warm welcome! What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested
Oh,
in a
yeah, we
deal.
just have this, then an interlude, and then you're on to Fontaine.
Oh, so we're in the last act.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Rahman, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales.
Because I
If you
could not
value your
remember
life,
which thing was which.
I advise you to surrender.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the Academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh. Nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with.
Fight, 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 fight.
Well, actually, technically, there's one more thing, but well, I gotta see exactly how that goes.
Here comes the cat.
Look at me already having my fucking ultimate back. Yellen, I love you.
Oh, yeah, because we still got the
Right now.
some of the interludes.
More speed. Beg for mercy.
Well, one of them I can't do at the moment because it says someone is busy. I don't remember who though.
Because I don't know if that might be Perilous Trail, but there's another one.
Yes, the chapter 2.
And yeah, there's chapter 2, and there's also the interlude for this one, and you need to get that one. You got to do Kazuha's thing first.
His story.
His story quest. Because there's a boss lock behind that.
Interesting.
And I don't remember if we have any characters that need that boss. But it's good to have.
Beg for mercy.
All done.
It's over.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You'll regret this!
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Jeshret will curse you, and you will all...
Silence!
Oh,
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot. Count their numbers and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir!
That went all... I'm going to assume that went perfectly and not a single person died.
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further
Yeah,
assistance,
maybe you can
please
put off
come to
doing that
Caravan
one, because I
Rebot
don't know
and
if you
ask for me.
use any of these characters that use these boss mats.
What characters need it?
Understood.
One of them is for Dea Farazan and Nahida, another is for Alhaitham, Layla, and Mika, and then other one for Wanderer and Yao Yao.
I have Yao Yao and I have Farzan. I don't think I have any of the others, but I don't currently use them.
Let's talk elsewhere.
A safe place free of potential eavesdroppers.
But we can do that for whenever. I just want to see if you do the same thing I did with that boss fight.
Things went perfectly.
That's fantastic. And that punch you gave Raman there sure looked convincing enough.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport. I promise.
Actually, wait, no. What the fuck am I talking about? You are gonna fight that boss. Anyway, it's fine.
Wait, what?
I think you. I think I'm trying to remember things.
Okay.
Well, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
All right, don't worry. All worry. Take it
I believe
right in the
Dia
trash.
should already be waiting for
You're going to fight that boss regardless.
Go join up with her.
Do not worry
She will
about
need you
me.
to
I think
introduce her to Tainari.
my brain doesn't work today.
Trust me, I know that feeling.
Not to share the full plan
Yeah,
with
I'm
Tainari.
trying to remember the fucking order of operations here. What the fuck happened in this
Maya.
plot? So much happened in Sumeru that I never remember.
Yeah, I feel like Sumeru has had the most disparate like story beats happening. Mondstadt was here's the dragon. Liyue was okay. Now you're being chased. Find out what actually happened. That's about it.
Leo was our god's dead.
Yep.
Except he's not. He's just a broke bitch.
And then Inazuma was run from the president, and then fight the president. That's about it. But in this one, it's hey, you're stuck in a time loop. Hey, here's a bunch of like divine, like here's some desert shit, and there's the king that lived 1,000 years ago or whatever.
I have a very close relationship with.
Okay, yeah, we are good. You are going to fight this boss. Have fun.
I believe that message alone should be enough to bring him.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I just want to see if what happened to me happens to you, or what happened to a lot of people happens to you.
Tainari is the best option.
All right then.
Get ready for the next phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
Achievement completed. New quest, as by a god's side. Go to the caravan Ribat to meet up with Dia.
What the fuck?
Oh,
what the fuck?
Maya, trust me, you get used to B's way of saying have fun.
What the fuck am I looking at? What the fuck?
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all?
What
Here
the
you
fuck
come
does that
rolling
mean?
in late.
What are you looking at?
In the time it took you to get here,
I used opera. I was looking at my history, and I see the clear browsing data like normal. Above it, why is there a button that says redeem my soul?
Wait, what are you looking at?
Give me a.
Wait, history. Wait, what history?
Huh? I'm just gonna. I'm gonna put it in the.
Hand over your soul, please.
I'm gonna put
Redeem
it in
for
the
a nice
chat.
prize.
I'm
It's a
just gonna-
gotcha prize, though.
Huh?
It's anywhere between 10 cents and $1 million. All
It's in the thing chat.
right, hold on. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, I see. Fine, that's what I'm thinking. Do you need Jesus? Are you looking for a redemption in your life? Do you need to talk to a Catholic priest about your sins?
Do I click it?
Why is it above clear browsing data? Isn't that redeeming your soul, clearing your browsing data? I'm so curious what that is.
What the huh?
Oh my god.
Start the afterlife on a clean slate.
What the fuck are you
The fake my history feature accepts that if you are still browsing, you are alive. If you stop for 14 consecutive days, we'll assume you're dead or using a different browser.
Wait, okay, I understand now. It's a fucking kill switch so that you don't have to you know how people always say delete my browsing history when I die?
I guess so. That's a way to do it. I've never seen that until now.
When I die, I need you to delete my browsing history.
I've never seen that until now.
Or better yet, no, actually no. I was gonna say don't do the reincarnate as a slime method of tossing it in the of tossing my computer in the bathtub because I plan on giving my computer to you, but your computer that you're getting. No, you have your new computer.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the monitor.
Oh, you can't use it yet. But no, I was about to say your new computer is probably better than mine. I need to upgrade. I can't even stream I can barely play Baldur's Gate. I definitely can't stream it.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in.
Baldur's Gate is so fucking
After
good.
all,
Holy
you
shit.
took your sweet time.
I've seen that it is.
It's so much fun.
Care of.
As someone who loves D&D as well, it's very good. Me and Caden, Sam, and Kay are all planning to play it together. Because Caden and Sam finished it today. I'm so excited to play more.
I just like seeing that serious look on your face. All right, I'll stop. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take
I would
care
play
of
with
this
you,
as
but that would
soon as
require you
possible.
having to buy the game.
Yeah, I don't
Which is
know.
not
Like,
gonna
play those
happen.
kinds of games.
There's
Yeah.
also that.
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the
For
Doctor.
me, buying
We
those
need to make
games
sure
is
he won't
me
get in our
paying
way
for the
when
character
arresting
creator.
Lord Kusanali.
It is a good character creator.
I know about the dick
Feeling it's
size.
an institution that controls all of
There are
Sumeru
2
is
different dick
already
sizes,
hard
that is
enough.
correct.
If the Doctor were to crash the party,
Why is
it
that
would be next
lamp
to
moving like
impossible for
that?
us to achieve our
In the
goals.
wind, I guess? It's very stiff. It's moving very stiffly, I will say that. I guess
It's
they don't want you to look
hilarious.
at it too much. Like, it's fine from afar, you're not going to notice it. But because we're so close up on the lamp,
I didn't notice it the first time.
that's because you were probably looking at Dia and just going through the dialogue.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I was doing.
Showing up. Ooh, it really gives Paimon the creeps.
You've heard of something like that? It's for people who believe they will be taken for the rapture and want to leave a message for those that get left off. But this is about deleting your browser history when you die, if you're away for 2 weeks.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the Akademya. I'd rather not have to deal with someone
I
like
missed
that.
the last bit of the conversation just because we've been talking. And there's no dialogue.
According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari. If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the Academia's trust.
He didn't exactly have, like, a lot of their trust.
So, we'll find Tainari and convince
Not
him
like
to
he
give us
wanted in the
latest
first
intel
place.
on the Doctor.
Exactly.
Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan.
We have to go fight the Doctor. I don't want to. He's got, like, the TARDIS and the sonic screwdriver
The
and
sages
stuff.
have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard.
He knows what he's doing.
You should be honored. I don't offer my services to just anyone you know.
No, only mainly to your girlfriend.
But Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer. Let's see. If I were to charge you a bill, I guess I can
Yeah,
apply
I'm
a
gonna let you know
discount.
right now, I don't have as much Mora as I used to. I've been using it for level up stuff.
How much more do you want? Paimon's not sure we can afford it.
It's like in Star Rail right now. I'm fucking broke.
How much?
I don't know how I'm not broke in
Hey,
either of these
how
games.
about paying me
Well,
with
because
a
like back in
smile?
Star Rail, I'm
What do you
currently at
say?
300,000, but it will not last very long.
Star Rail, I think I'm at
Look, she
like
wants us
5 million?
to pay her in a smile. That is the most lesbian thing I think she could have said today.
I
True.
haven't seen you smiling much recently.
It's
If
like
you ask
Genshin,
me,
I'm at
someone like you
4
must be
million.
lovely when they smile.
Star Rail, I think I'm at like 5 million.
Jesus fucking Christ. But also, like, I'm still in the process of getting everyone maxed out. So I'm constantly
Yeah,
spending money.
I work on like
Fine.
specific
Smile
characters.
so that I
Well, I
can
mean,
be
so
less
am I,
worried.
but I'm working on my party.
Also, like
bias.
also events.
That's true. Oh.
Looking good. I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm.
Never mind. That was the most lesbian thing she could have said today.
There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment for our future victory.
Shout out to Candace's VA who constantly has her Among Us being named DSGF.
You'll love to see it. Dia has 2 hands.
It's
Let's
true.
go. It's time to pay a visit to parties.
But also, you can easily make a circle of people, no matter how big.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have Dia. I do have... There you are.
I'm still waiting for Tainara to show up.
This one?
Yeah. The only thing is, if he shows up for the character I'm actually going to be pulling for, then I will be sad.
Did you see that? Did you see that animation?
Yeah, he does that.
That was cute. That was adorable. Also, where...
I know
okay.
I know I want you,
Look,
but if
look,
you show up on
you...
Rod Desley...
I'm about to show you something about Yao Yao. Watch this.
Yeah, I'd be like that.
It just be like that.
It do be like that.
Oh yeah, no. Dia is... She's also not a cat. That's just her hair. You want a cat lady? There she is.
We got 2 cats. Oh, no, we got 3 real cats.
We do. Because here's the other one. And where's the third one?
Donna.
Oh, right, yeah. 1 second. Where is she? Where are you? 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 I thought I had you. No, I don't have Diona.
Huh.
I have Dory.
I'm surprised you don't have Donna yet.
I'm not. I'm missing a lot of characters. I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I have 40 characters, including the Traveler. Which is nowhere near all of them. Even if she is a 4-star.
You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? Alright then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you alright. Mark my words.
I fucking love Eula.
Take it easy.
He's over there! Let's go say hi!
She's a fucking weirdo. I love her.
Traveler, Paimon, and you are?
Hey there.
They already changed out his VA.
This is our friend
Yeah.
In all of his voice lines.
mercenary.
Yeah.
Cool.
A mercenary?
I thought so, I just wasn't sure.
You must have
That was a
some big
long
news
time
for
ago
me.
at this point, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know how time works.
It's something really important. Please
Now we have fucking Diary of a Forest Ranger.
I'm sorry, explain that to me again?
His VA is a Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Oh my god. My brother loved those books.
I'm trying to
as a kid.
remember.
I hated them. I just did not like them.
I'm trying to remember. Was he the MC? I actually have to remember.
I could not get into those books. I tried.
Alright, then follow me.
Which is weird. Well, no. Captain Underpants was much better.
This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay. What is this important thing you want to ask me? The doctor.
Yeah, he was the main character in the movie.
Jesus Christ. I thought he was a lot younger than that.
He was the main character in the 2010 movie.
God, 13 years ago? What do you mean that was 13 years ago?
Yeah.
God, hold on. Hold on.
He's in Cage 3? Wait a minute. Oh, he's Hayner.
He's Hayner in Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3?
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Wait, then who was Hayner? Why did they change his VA?
Actually, I don't know.
But also, what do you mean that was 13 years ago? I thought, fucking, when the hell were those books? Hank the Cowdog? Hank the Cowdog sounds familiar. Hold on, let me look that up. Why does that sound familiar? Oh, that's why that sounds familiar. I do. Oh my fucking core memory unlocked. Hank the fucking Cowdog. God damn, no. That's a core memory.
Wait, what?
I think you probably read these as a kid too, because they were in. I'm fucking. This poor dumb dog. I remember these books.
Wait. What books are we talking about?
Hank the Cow Dog.
I have never heard of that.
Go look it up and look at the image, and let me know if that you still say the same thing. If I'm remembering correctly, I need to look. Hold on.
I don't think I have.
Don't remember. No, I think I remember reading some of these. Like not all of them, but
I think this is my first time seeing this.
that's right. He was ranch security. At this fucking fucking. He was a dumbass. He was basically a detective at a ranch. He's a dog that was a detective at a ranch, but he was a bit of an idiot. Kind of a dumbass, and we loved him for it.
Oh, but that's also why I wasn't allowed to read some certain books in school.
Why?
That's probably why. My reading comprehension level was too high.
Mine was... Look, I maxed out my reading comprehension level every fucking year.
Because, like, I was sitting there in second grade, it would, like, me sitting there and wanting to read, like, Judy B. Jones, like, no, you're reading on, like, a middle school level. You can't read any of these books. I'm like, what the hell do I do?
Why were there 80 Hank the Cow Dog books? Fucking hell. But no, I remember very specifically at some points being like, yeah, you're reading at a 12th grade level. You're still in, like, you're, like, 10. Do you remember, as a kid, what were they called? The reading tests that you took on the computer about specific books for your reading comprehension?
I think so.
I just had that was another core memory of like I think that ended in like 3rd grade maybe. Like it wasn't super. It was like kindergarten through 3rd or 4th grade.
Yeah, I don't remember what they had us do. I just remember being in like 2nd grade, wanting to reading all these other nice books that my classmates read, and I couldn't do it. I had to go to a classroom in another grade when they were doing reading stuff because they're like, "Oh, you're too advanced for this." And I'm like,
"Oh, that's really sad." No, my
like,
I don't remember that happening to me. I was basically just allowed
I'm
to
like
read whatever the fuck I
7!
wanted. I was allowed to just read whatever the fuck I wanted because I could read anything. That was fine.
Yeah, that was their thing. It's like, yeah, you're above. Not that you it's like you can't read everything. You need to read things that are on your level.
No, I read everything. Fuck that.
I'm just like,
give me more Clifford. I love Clifford.
I think that was about the time I got into Animorphs, which was a weird time.
I never read Animorphs. I will say that.
That, and I think weirdly enough, I read the Animorphs and I read the dictionary. Don't ask why.
I'm not going to. But no, yeah, boy, I was also okay when I was in kindergarten. Sorry, we'll get back to the game. When I was in kindergarten, there was me and this girl that were both number 1 in our grade, our class. I don't remember. For reading comprehension, and there would be we basically, I think we were rivals to a certain degree. In regards to, like, we would read the same book, and we had to take the test, and we took them at the same time, just to see who got a better score.
Jeez.
No, that wasn't kindergarten. That was 1st grade. Kindergarten. What I do remember about kindergarten, I would have been in kindergarten in the year 2000. And so I was the only one in my class, including my teacher, who knew how to use the computer, the one computer we had. So every time my teacher was like, "Hey, we want to boot up like one of these like educational games for someone to play." Like name, can you? I was about to say a name. I was like, I was not going by that name back then. Can you do this for us? I'm like, yeah, of course. And I felt so fucking proud of myself. Because I was the only fucking person who knew how to use a computer. And yet, my very first day of kindergarten, I cried because I didn't know how to get to class. And the teacher was like, do you know what teachers? And I was like, uh-huh. And help me get there. And that same fucking year, I was... Fuck, god damn it. Japanese and Chinese in 2nd grade in music, we play a weird game. I wish I was taught Japanese as a kid. God. So many childhood memories are being unlocked right now.
Yes, I know him.
All because this one fox boy is fucking voice of Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Yep, that happened. Alright, see you. Thank you for the lurk, Mile. We'll see you later. Or in a bit.
Actually, he left Paradis DI just a little while ago.
He left already?
Yeah. He came looking for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us.
God, I remember reading the Arthur books and Amelia Bedelia, Clifford. Fuck, what else? Yeah, I think did MLK have Chinese?
Yeah.
Yeah, but my mom was like, "No, you're taking Spanish." I was like, "But I'm not whatever."
French was technically my second choice because I think I wanted to take German, but the class was already full.
Look, here's the thing: if I knew about Frau McDonald before going to MLK, I definitely would have taken German.
Yeah.
If any of us knew about her and her classes before getting to that school, everyone would be taking German. I fucking love that classroom. God, we ate lunch so many times on those couches.
We ate lunch in those classrooms. We skipped pep rallies in that classroom.
God, yeah, we skipped we skipped multiple pep rallies in multiple classrooms.
Yeah.
Sino, you say? I see. So
this is
that's
why I
why
like
he
having
hasn't
you
been at
on
the
to talk about
Akademya.
childhood stuff that's unique to us.
God. That's a throwback.
Oh, God.
Okay. I'll answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything that's happened.
You watched a kid get thrown into a wall in 7th grade. Punisher. Through a wall! Okay, my mistake. God fucking damn it.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino,
I'm
none
sorry,
of
I'm
you
having
strike
so
me as the
many
type that
early
would
MLK
conspire to
flashbacks
deceive
for the
me.
two of us that you might know. Like everything involving Miss Goforth.
Yeah, that happened.
You don't need to tell
That
me
happened.
you don't want to.
That certainly did.
I'll also get straight to the point. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
And what do you mean
Tideman?
by
We all
take
love Tideman.
away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
Hold on, I want to kick his ass first. That was a nice transition. A guy who rode the same bus as you caught a possum in a t-shirt he kept in his bag and held it up. Okay, cool. You know what? Stop bringing guns to school. Bring possums.
That's just as dangerous.
Yeah, but it's a lot more fun.
Indeed. Otherwise, we
And
could
honestly, I'd
perhaps
consider that
talk
a lot
little
less
more.
dangerous.
I was just about to say
Actually,
that when I remembered something.
That's a
important.
question that nobody should
Together,
ask
I made a
themselves. Is
fine
that would
trip
you
to
rather
Paradis
deal with
DI.
getting shot, or would you rather deal with rabies?
Look, here's the thing though. Rabies is terrible. Not gonna lie. However, a possum in a building is much less dangerous than. Anyways, this is a depressing topic. I'm gonna move on.
Let me ask. Have
Hey,
you
look,
been
it's this
taking care of
asshole.
a scholar by the name
It's like,
of
to be fair,
Hypatia?
into that's a thing you probably have to think about.
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you've recruited many informants.
He caught it at
But
the
you're
school.
right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
Snezhnaya is absolutely going to be like the last location we visit, right? I think we already know that.
It's incredibly
yeah,
difficult to
minus.
transfer a patient.
I know there's
As a
there's
scholar
going to be a
yourself,
Conria chapter.
shouldn't you at least be aware of
Conria
this?
doesn't count. I'm talking about the normal places.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I want to see if the theories about who the Saritsa is are going to be what they do, because if they do, I won't be surprised if they do it. I won't be surprised.
Who are you expecting it to be?
Everybody's expecting it to be Bronya.
Now, look,
no, like legitimately, it would make sense because
I understand that. What I'm saying
just
is,
like
as
the
someone who
same
knows
way,
nothing about Honkai, that's still very funny.
Just like why everyone's expecting like Murata to, I think that's would the XP for Himiko.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
Well, where the fuck's Mr. Yang, or whatever his name is?
I have my way.
Because all we have left are the Pyro Archon and the Cryo Archon. That's all we have left.
That's true.
Receive the most advanced and effective.
So it's most likely like people are banking on Himiko and Bronya.
I will
How many games have Hoyo made?
Her treatment and see to her recovery.
This is a thing that you can expect. Are these two characters?
Hypatia was born in.
Well, I mean, this is. That's why. To be fair, that's why they went from MiHoYo to Hoyoverse. It's a universe.
Or multiverse, probably.
Yeah. It's very much a multiverse, since Welt came over from the Honkai Impact 3rd universe.
Honkai Star Rail.
Yeah.
Right. So he's not,
because I think
it was
presumably
that specifically.
He is the character from Honkai Star Rail.
You say Bronya.
He came here he came over willingly because I think the idea was that he was looking out for that like Star Rail's Himiko after what happened to the one in his world.
Right.
Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass.
People keep saying that Silver Wolf is Bronya. I'm just like, but wait, they're from the same universe. How does that make sense? So, but I haven't figured that out yet.
There are a lot of Bronyas. It's like another version of her that I think in Honkai back there, she goes by like Brawny or something like that.
I don't know much.
It's like another version of her.
But after talking with him,
it's a Bronya.
Just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest. It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's confident in himself and his abilities to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic. Still, his reaction really concerned me.
I love the flashback style in this game.
It's really nice.
If they don't have a six-pack, they can't be brawny. But
God damn it.
You're still young.
I can always count on Punisher.
Quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today. What with Her Most Noble Majesty, the Tsaritsa, calling for our return. Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave. It's just as the Akademya said.
What number is the doctor?
You're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness.
Because Tartaglia was number 11. No. Number 7. No, number 11. 7 was Senora. No. Yes? Yeah, Tartaglia is number 11. I think Senora was number 7. And the Wanderer, I don't remember.
And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Wait, you said who are we checking?
The doctor?
He's number 2.
Ooh. Is the Tsaritsa number 1 or is the Tsaritsa number 0? Essentially, technically.
People are wondering because technically Piero is put as the director and technically not number 1.
Interesting.
So everybody's kind of wondering because it's kind of weird.
He never
it's Piero's director, Dotore is number 2, 3 is Columbina, 5 we don't know who 4 is.
That he's always looked down on others.
5 is Puccinella, 6 was Scaramouche, 7 is Sandrone.
Wait, the one
8.
Scaramouche was higher than Signora? Signora?
Yeah, Senora was 8, and it's
Oh.
now vacant.
Well, yeah, 'cause we
9
fucking
is
murked her.
Pantalone.
She's fucking dead.
Yeah, and
I have her
Tartaglia is
mask.
11. And we don't know the numbers of Capitano and Arlecchino.
I say we know Signora is no longer number 8 because we fucking annihilated
Yeah.
her. She's dead. She's dead as shit.
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky. Now that you know a little more, it should be easier for you to stay safe.
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me.
More flashbacks!
Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the Akademya and assist him with his research.
Okay, this is a weird... Okay. Recently, I've been reading a new manga. Shock. Surprise. Be shocked, please. That I'm getting vibes of all of a sudden. It's Witch Hat Atelier. God, it's fucking good.
Oh, I've heard of that one.
Please fucking read it.
Hasn't he already asked you?
The whole
several
Sumeru
times before?
Academia thing is giving me some similar vibes.
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and the tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means
You can't
that he
be
wrote
shocked
the
the
letter
page
on a
hasn't been
sunny
filled up
day,
yet?
and 3 dots stand for a rainy day.
Why?
This has been a habit of his for many years, but I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
Oh, that's interesting. Like, this little additional thing that means nothing on its own. But if it's gone, you know there's some shit going on.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the Akademya, to investigate this matter, right?
I'd like to ask you to do that for me, if you can keep yourself safe. Please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The Akademya has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Akademya. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
I guess who hasn't been at the Academia in a while.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the Akademya.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the Akademya doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. I know what I'm doing.
Thank you! Someone, finally! God, do you know how fucking rare this is? And how much it pisses me off whenever this isn't what happens. I don't know why that's such a big thing for me in so many series. Where just like, I'm loyal to you. That means I will blindly follow everything you say and I won't question a thing. I'm like, I fucking hate you.
And to be fair, it can be a bit realistic.
It can be. And there are
seeing is what's kind of going on in our country right now.
No, and I get that. It can be. But that still means, but there are still times, but especially in certain circumstances, where it's like, think for your goddamn self. And it's like, no. I'm just gonna keep on going on. Following orders, that's all I'm gonna do. It's like, I hate you. I recognize that it's not, that it might not entirely be your fault. I still hate you.
On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The Akademya, yes. But my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried that he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs. I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long, but in the end, it's still caught up to him.
I see. So you noticed something was up with the Akademya from the very beginning.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all of this. In which case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Okay, we'll find a chance to tell him.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger. Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardis Di?
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way. According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth.
The answer is probably no.
He also said
I'm gonna
that
save you
he'll
some time.
Take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him. Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
But we have no idea where he went. How can we start chasing him?
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me.
I mean, you have some like dog-like qualities. I guess you can follow sense. Sure. Let's go, Dia.
That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly, they're in a hurry.
I'll be with you in one moment, Dia. Hold on, I have to follow a fairy. Thank you, little fairy. Enjoy your rest.
At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
Okay, I'm back. You were saying?
It's just as I thought.
Would you like to share with the class, Dia? Would you like to share your thoughts? I would like to know what you're thinking.
We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went.
I'm sorry, what?
To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Port Ormos? They're going to leave by boat?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look for ourselves.
I wonder where Nahida is on the map. Let's see here.
I don't think we know.
I don't think we do either, but there's a lot of empty space to the south. To be fair, there's also a lot of empty space to the north.
To be fair, that bit above, this bit below, Fontaine, I'm pretty sure is gonna get filled in.
With what? More Fontaine?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got some. Or am I thinking about that place on the other side? I'm trying to remember where those giant floating cubes are.
Those.
And
we'll find out as time goes.
I was gonna say the jail, but the jail's underwater.
The jail underwater. Okay, that's fine.
The jail's underwater.
That's normal. I feel like that's normal.
Thanks to Dia's tracking skills, seems we found the right place.
Shh! Don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
I've killed plenty of Fatui, and I even made friends with a few of them in the bottom of the chasm.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now.
Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No.
Okay, I know these Fatu are talking about something, but I was looking at his thing, and what the fuck, Lisa? What the fuck?
What do you mean?
For some reason, he seems like
Apparently, looking at like one quote that they put for her when they were showing off the characters initially, and the first question Lisa asked the sage on her first day of Sumeru Academia was, "If you put enough flour into hydro slimes, would they turn into dough slimes?"
This is an experiment that I wish to undertake.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's
That's
supposed
actually
to
a
look
good
happy
question.
Feels like a very tasty question. Like, we already eat slime. Like, that's a thing that's been proven.
Yeah.
Why not make them a little bit tastier? How do they not see me? I'm the only one here.
The doctor
Don't
is
worry
on
about
that
it.
boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru.
Oop, I meant to let her finish talking.
This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
Josh didn't lie about leaving Sumeru, but could it really be that simple? He knows we're here. Told ya.
He saw us.
Gee, what a shock.
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say goodbye.
I don't like the way you're saying that. How many bombs did you place in Port Ramos?
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
You mean there's nobody with him?
And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
They were all here just a few minutes ago, but now they've
Oh, this is
vanished.
spooky.
So this was a trap. Wait, don't tell me that.
Oh, they're back in Sumeru City. Oh, this is bad. This was a distraction.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Ah, shit.
Oh
Gotta
no.
stop looking at these things. Dendro to the gays is what Electro is to the lesbians.
You know what? I'm gonna say yes, and we're gonna move on.
It might be after a
Actually,
page.
no, we don't have to
You
move on.
realize how many?
Back to Party's DI.
We have so many Electro lesbians in this game.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if I couldn't...
Oh no! Are you saying they're going to kill her?
Let's go!
We have teleport waypoints. Let's go do that. Off we go.
Pardis DI is not a place you Fatui can just show up and do as you please.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Pardis DI for research purposes.
Hey, guess what? Your superior has no fucking power in Sumeru, you dumb mustache-wearing bastard.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar like yourself.
Is that true? Why would y'all have power?
I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
Oh no, this will actually be quite easy, don't worry.
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Pardis DI now, I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
Also, if you come bearing people who look like that, cool as they are, it's kind of terrifying. People aren't gonna like you. Like, look at the way they're all wrapped, their faces are wrapped up.
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. He knows nothing about keeping a low profile. I may be staying at Pardis DI as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a forest watcher. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Is she here?
Tainari, are you alright?
I'm fine. These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
Gotcha.
Oh, you're over there.
Take it easy. Beg for mercy.
Go away, go away, go away. You used to be so annoying. Look at your health. Look at how fast it disappears.
Right here. Emerge. Game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now. Eye for an eye.
There's no use resisting! Give us Hypatia!
Keep dreaming.
Yeah, Tainari, beat him up!
Busted.
I will end you.
Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha. Freeze to the core. Beg for mercy.
Let's end this quickly. This is bad. You need to hurry up.
Life goes on.
This one's well done.
Crush. Sacred name, fortune preserver, wheel of life. Beg for mercy. Come on out, right now. Quietly now.
I hate... Okay, the worst enemies in Sumeru are these stupid animo mushrooms. They're the worst.
Mushrooms are my friend. They are my friends.
They can be your friends and also be the worst enemy to fight. These can both be true.
You need to hurry up.
Game's up. Fun's over.
The two of you are the bad guys here. The mushrooms are just doing their thing.
No, but the animo ones, like, they're constantly hitting, they just push you back, and it's so annoying.
You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now.
Before I was like, damn, these fucking fungi are annoying. And then fucking the one tournament arc happened, and then Nahida's second story quest, and I'm just like, every time I look at these fungi, I can't hurt them.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
They are cute, I will admit that. I just don't like fighting them.
Beg for mercy. Blood of frost.
That's why I just refuse to fight them.
Well, but sometimes you have to for your daily commission, alright?
Dude, my daily commissions aren't in Sumeru, so I don't have to.
Alright, well sometimes I have to, because it chooses Sumeru.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
Got it!
Protect our behinds, got it. Don't worry, our behind shall be
Hypatia's still
secure.
here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken in.
I don't... Hey, what if all those Fatui at the harbor were illusions, and what if this is...
Well, how is she?
Nope, okay.
Oh, that's good.
We're fine, I was worried for a...
So, you think this is over?
Hey! Scaramouche, how you doing, buddy?
It's the boy.
It's the ball eater.
What? The balladeer is here?
No, the ball eater. I understand that it's, very close. It's very similar.
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where is he?
Balladeer and her
I
consciousness.
can hear all of your thoughts, you know.
Oh, I don't like that. Stay out of my thoughts. Those are private. What if I imagined beating the shit out of you? Would that scare you?
Don't
Does
you
that
remember?
actually work?
I already saw you the first time you came to Party's DI and made contact with Hypatia.
I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
Why don't you go run back to your mother? I think she misses you. I think that's a lie, though.
It can't be the balladeer, right? That's impossible.
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch. I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, traveler!
Alice, Paimon, shut up for a minute.
My
We're busy.
deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me.
Hi, I don't think you've even noticed. That's kind of all I've been doing since I ended up in this world. I've met you so-called gods. I've kind of kicked your asses already.
Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me?
Only if I let her go alone.
Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable.
The fact that you're this... Okay, hold on. As a 3D artist, my brain is hyper-focused on the fact that the Balladeer in his current form, he doesn't have the cell shading of the rest of the characters. So I can see more detail in his model than you normally can in other characters. It's just like, this is very interesting to me.
Yes. What is it?
Like, it's very interesting to me specifically and no one else.
Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean?
Cause like, look, I can see all the shading like on his nose and in his lips and all and everything, and just like, I'm so glad the models I make look like that. That makes me happy. Academia plans to infuse your consciousness with divine knowledge that's extremely risky. Even if their theories are correct and you manage to gain the wisdom of a god, you would probably no longer remain yourself. You'll become the new greater lord Rukadevada for the Academia. Even if it means losing yourself, would you still want to become a god? Why are your lips so dark,
Make you sound like a friend who actually cares. But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless
That's
routine.
not technically wrong, I guess.
No, so it's like it's not wrong. It kind of was.
It's kind of wrong, but also, it's just him. I don't know.
He was born to become a god.
Itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction?
I've made friends. I've eaten good food. I've seen beautiful sights. I've had fun times.
I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance.
If that's truly what you believe, why did you keep your connection with Hypatia? Surely with the power you've come to possess, you can cut her off with just a thought.
Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way. She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become
Okay, I have a question, B.
Mm-hmm.
He is a god, or he wants to be a god, and gods need followers. So what does it mean that I have 200 times his number of followers here on Twitch? What does that make me?
I mean, to be fair, being a god is just being an influencer.
I wish I was as funny as you.
I'm not even trying to be. I just realized. I just like gods want followers. God, they're just influencers. The thing is just because I've been spending too much time in Fontaine, and Farina's just basically an influencer.
Gods are basically influencers. I want that on a shirt. They have their followers do things because of them.
Yeah, parasocial relationship.
Oh, absolutely. Oh my god. That being said, what's funny is influencers actually talk to their followers more than gods do.
You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging.
So the Balladeer is essentially some kid who grew up with Instagram and said, that's what I want to do for a living.
Well, I guess it's more
like, he grew up with his mom being an Instagram influencer and saying that he was going to be like that. But then his mom just kind of abandoned him at some point.
Initially being thought to be raised to be like that, and just be like, and then just be like, nah.
Which is actually better for the kid to be like, no, actually, we're not going to do that to you. I was about to say, you could almost say that he was like, it's not quite one of the kids that are famous on YouTube because of their like those family channels. And it really is more of like the famous parents.
Yeah.
Who wants to hurt my devout follower?
It seems that the doctor does not wish for her to stay in Sumeru and continue receiving treatment here.
Or even then, sometimes like the kid of a famous parent, they don't even necessarily try. Sometimes they just end up there in their own right.
Yeah, but that's different. I would say that's different than being forced into it. Like the Balladeer was almost being forced into it.
Yeah.
Doesn't that make you mad?
Because it's like, the guy like on Twitter who does all those like giant cutouts of like VTubers and game characters and stuff.
I think you've talked about that before, but I don't think and I maybe have seen them before, but I don't remember specifically.
Yeah, because like I know like the one thing that I didn't even notice until like I watched a thing on it. They were like, how does he get all this money to be able to do this stuff and then have all this stuff? And then you look and said, oh, his dad wrote Grease. the musical.
That's the original. Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
You're still too
and now this man is out here making tall cutouts of fucking Iron Mouse.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Just like my expression
of the two,
we'd love to
which
see
has
it.
which has had a bigger cultural impact and or a better cultural impact? I mean,
his goal is to plaster that house full of Sayaka, and I'm just like, you know what? That is respectful.
Absolutely.
And speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded.
That look on your face. What are you planning?
Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
That's like one of the truest things he could have said about gods.
Real and
look
true.
At any fucking look at even like the Bible. Shit's not reasonable. There's no logic.
Look at every bit of mythology.
Every bit of it. That's what I'm saying, including the Bible. All mythology has parts where it's just like, what the fuck are you on? Don't even get me started on the fucking Greeks. To be fair, in hindsight, Like, the Greek gods were very human. That was kind of the point. But still, definitely.
And then there was, to be fair, there's Zeus. Zeus is his own.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The gods were meant, like the Greek gods, part of their thing was that they were very human in their godlyhood. They were very flawed. Ah! Hi, Bybeast.
There's being flawed, and then there's being Zeus.
Hi, Bybeast. Thank you for the hydrating, the posture check. B, that means you too.
I've already been hydrating.
Good. Are you posture checking? Are your legs crossed? They uncross them. Uncross your legs.
My legs are not crossed.
Good. Are you shrimping?
I'm laying back.
No, this is not Hydration Nation. That's Fontaine.
That person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while.
It'd be really funny if I already had the Wanderer before this moment.
Yeah.
That means anyone outside is in danger. Let's go. Tainari and Dia still must be fighting.
To be fair, he is very good to have just for exploration purposes.
Yeah, I know that he's got great movement tech.
It's just
but
fly.
Again, it's a box behind another 5-star.
Yeah.
Hey, Tainari? Tainari, are you okay? Were you struck by lightning? Why? Oh, fuck, it's fucking Inazuma all over again. I was doing, yesterday? Yesterday I was doing, my commissions, or sometime this week. I was doing commissions in Inazuma, and there was one that was, like, get to this endpoint as fast as possible, and it was on the island that always has the thunder and the rain. Lightning in the rain?
Yeah.
God, it took me like 2 or 3 tries because I kept getting struck by lightning as I was like climbing a wall or in the air, and I ended up in the fucking river of lightning.
Yeah, that's about that time when you
like,
need to
goddamn.
get Sarai Storm Chasers done.
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I can see he's hurt. Look at him. He's electrified. He's electric.
Because you'll need to get that quest done anyway if you ever pull for Raiden.
You need to rest.
Oh, because I need her boss.
Yeah, that's her boss.
Yeah, look, he was struck by lightning. He's fine.
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely
It's fine,
strange.
just proc quicken.
Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive.
To be fair, we're in the rain. Like, yeah, that element should dissipate, like, immediately.
Luckily, there were only 2 of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge.
Well, actually, no. Electrocharge kind of lasts a bit.
Yeah,
annoyingly so.
See, he's fine. Here, let me pull out Chi-Chi. We can heal you up a little bit.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. Why are you sorry? It's all right. I'm sure you also never expected this to happen. Don't blame yourself. My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia all right?
She's fine. However, a wannabe god has taken a liking to her. Which is, generally not something you want to hear.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's place and talk about things there.
Alright, Dia, do you want to, like, fireman carry him, or should I? I love having C1 yelling. It's so nice. It's so helpful.
I one day when she's around, I won't skip her.
Like this most recent time?
She's fine.
I was getting ready to pull her. I was like, okay, she's coming around. I don't really care about... I was like, I don't really care about later, whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'll pull for Yellen, but first let me do the story first so I can get all my gems. I was a fool.
By the way, I need you to... I know you have your ways. I would like to see some of the upcoming banners so I know what to prepare for.
No. All I know...
No?
Well, I mean my ways, it's the drip marketing. They always basically drip market the next 2 5-stars.
Oh, okay.
Well, the next new 5-stars. And they're not going to be together, but I don't know which is in which, but it's Raithesli and Nuviet.
Okay, I was more like trying to see who was coming back. Because I still need to.
We don't know who's with them though.
Okay, because I still need to get Raiden. Obviously, I have the fox. I need her wife, and I need the boss of the Arataki Ito gang.
But I'm like legally obligated to pull for Bright. That's like for like multiple reasons.
I'm legally obligated to pull for Ito. I have to.
It's like one, it's Joe Ziga, and I have to kind of pay back for never finishing Golden Deer.
You still okay? To be fair, I haven't finished Fire Emblem Engage yet.
I got burnt out for quite a bit. That's
fair.
why.
I just.
And then the other thing, he's. Oh, I don't know if I can say it. It's actually for another reason. He's a character that a lot of people have been wanting for a very specific reason.
The Academias.
I just Fire Emblem Engage. I'm enjoying, but for whatever reason, I can't get into it as much.
I love Engage because it's so stupid. It's really stupid. So dumb, and I love it.
It's really dumb. But I mean, like gameplay-wise, there's something about it. I think I love the in regards to the Engage, I love the actual engages. I love the outfits and I love the abilities. There's something about the leveling up about them that I don't really care for, and the characters. A lot of I don't know.
I know that's one thing about Engage is that some people they were like it was kind of the same way with Three Houses where it's like some people don't care about the aesthetic, but it's like they like the gameplay because it reminds them of like older Fire Emblem games.
I mean, I love the aesthetic. The gameplay is the way that it works. Like I like having the new abilities, but there's just something about it still that's not.
As I said, it's very akin to the old. It's very akin to the older games.
Maybe. Don't know what it. I just don't know how else to describe it. I don't know. I think it's also like.
So it's like if you're used to stuff like Awakening and all and that forward, then it's a very different experience.
Yes, it's Awakening, Fates, and Three Houses are what I'm most used to because those are the only ones.
It's a very different experience. Even though I say that I've only played like a bit of like FE. Was it 7? What I played like a bit of Lynn's game.
All right. I think it's also like the characters just for some reason don't feel as engaging to me, like their story.
I love the characters mainly because they're so out there. That's why I like them.
I love some of the characters. I always have this problem with Fire Emblem though, is that I really only care about some of them, and the rest of them I don't care.
It's like some of them I will like immediately attach to, and then sometimes I'll play the game and I'll just be like, you know what? I really like you.
Yeah. As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to.
I know. It's like I'm still enjoying it. Welcome back, Maya.
I must be the least
like I just like really like out there characters.
What like the great like, but for whatever reason, there's the story of it. There's something about it that I can't put my finger on.
Yeah, it's incredibly stupid. Everybody knows it, but it's like one of those things. Like I enjoy it because it's nonsense.
No, and that's fine. I don't know how. I guess I'm not saying it properly, but I don't know how to say it.
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for your help.
I guess it's kind of weird to explain.
Yeah.
Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to. And maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the Balladeer. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
I keep telling you, his name is the Ball Leader.
You said the Balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past. So, what could be there?
Have you noticed? The Balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
And yet he's only like, what, number 5? Number 6? The doctor is higher ranked?
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the Balladeer zap him with lightning?
Why am I having flashbacks to the Iran car in Bleach? With the whole numbering system.
It do be like that.
It really do be like that sometimes.
Based on what the Traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us.
You want
In
that.
other words,
My brain
we've
went, oh
successfully
yeah,
completed the
Codename
stage of
Kids
the
Next
plan.
Door.
The doctor
Yeah,
is
but they
out of
weren't
the
numbered
picture
by
now.
rank, like, or in terms of like their level of strength. That was just the number they chose for themselves.
Yay! That's a big accomplishment.
You know, where the Ironclar in
Wait, did
Bleach,
they?
Yeah, remember? Do you remember when when number 4's little brother became a Kids Next Door? Remember he said he chose number T, and the computer fucking let him.
It has been so fucking long.
But yeah, like I think the leader, the commander, was like number 365. Like she was just their numbers were just their numbers. But in the Ironclar, 0 through 10 were numbered by strength, and everything after that was just in order of when they were born.
I'm also happy for you.
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you rest up for now.
Yeah, alright.
Fucking Ukiora, the one that Ichigo thought was the strongest one, was just number 4.
Okay, that wraps things up for us.
And he was
here
like,
at
ah,
Party
shit.
CI.
When he figured that out.
Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar. Let's continue to keep a low profile. You can head there once you're ready.
Bleach was good. Until it wasn't. Wait until... No, god damn it. So much waiting.
One day I want to catch up with Bleach. Just like either reread some stuff or just
I was
go through
so
it again.
unsatisfied with the final arc that I don't feel like ever going back to
I
read
mean,
it.
a lot of people kind of were, but I also understand why it happened the way it did.
I'm sure that there was a rushing to it, and there were other issues.
Yeah, it was
rushed,
very
I'm
much
sure.
it was very much a internal thing.
But also, but here's the thing that my only problem with Reborn as well, it had a similar issue for every arc, and that's the power creep.
Yeah.
Power creep do be real in shonen.
It do be a shonen thing.
Especially in older shonen. Now, newer shonen are better about it. I say My Hero is very good about its power creep.
That's what I like how Hunter x Hunter does it. Is that everybody's overpowered. That's just how it is.
Hunter x Hunter is also great about power creep because it's more about strategy than about raw power. Dragon Ball Z has terrible power creep. It's the prime example of terrible power creep. But Bleach was really bad about it. Naruto actually wasn't bad about power creep, oddly enough. You know what because a lot of Naruto was also like new skills that actually feel earned and like a continuation and not just
and it was a lot of very much people like using their own like skills to their advantage, like
JoJo,
learning.
Okay, I'm in part 5 of JoJo, which Viz added some new chapters, so I need to continue reading. JoJo is kind of weird in that, similar to Hunter x Hunter, it's all about the skills that you have and how you use them.
Yeah,
everyone's incredibly fucking powerful, but no one's more overpowered than everyone else because everyone's fucking overpowered.
Yeah, it's a very thing. Is that if everybody's overpowered, then who's really overpowered?
But it's also the situation of like, okay, like the thing about the difference between Dragon Ball Z and JoJo and like Hunter x Hunter or JoJo, where Dragon Ball Z is all about techniques don't matter. No one cares about skill. No one cares about technique. It's all about raw power. Bleach was kind of the same way in a lot of ways. It's literally, I have so much power you can't hurt me. But JoJo, One Piece, Hunter x Hunter, My Hero, all of these are like, powers are different for everyone. Everyone has a different ability.
And it's like knowing your skill set and knowing how to use that to your advantage.
Yes.
And being able to work
skills.
with it and adapt.
Mm-hmm. That's how I think those did better. Like, Bleach had skills, quote unquote, as it went on, but like, so does Dragon Ball, but like, it was so mainly about, you're so weak that your skills don't matter. Your techniques don't matter.
Yeah.
Whereas that's never true in My Hero. Like, no matter how strong a character is, if you're skilled enough, you can still beat them. Like, literally, gentle criminal was like, he's a weakling, and he was terrible, but he he knew how to use his power to his advantage in his fight against Deku, and it became a great fucking fight because he knew how to do it. Like, he couldn't damage Deku directly, but he still did a fuck ton of damage because he knew what to do.
All right, everyone is here.
And he knew what his power could do.
How did everything go? Any luck with your missions?
Let's report back one by one. I'll start first. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal. In addition, the props required are also ready.
So, and like every time in Bleach, and even Reborn had this a little bit, where it kind of went back and forth with technique, but also raw power. But also, hey, those cool items that you just spent an entire arc building up, those skills and those items, they're worthless, terrible. They don't mean jack shit anymore. Something new. It's like, no, we just had all this time with this stuff. Like, this isn't an evolution. This is a replacement. Ow, hi, Kay. Hi, Kay. Boy, that was fucking loud. You came in the middle of us talking about power creep and shonen anime. That was my sub alert. You came in the middle of us talking about power creep and shonen anime, where I get pissed off about certain things. Like Reborn. I love Reborn. The final arc of that, though, was constantly just like, nothing in the past mattered.
Yeah, I gotta reread the end. It's been so goddamn long.
Like, it was good from a character perspective. Character story perspective, drama perspective, the last arc was great. But from like the action perspective, it just didn't, like, they didn't even train with their new weapons. They're just like, you have new weapons and you know how to use them instantly and all this. Like, there's no training, and it's like, okay. No, that was the second to last arc. The last arc was better than the second to last arc in that regard, oddly enough. Right, the last arc was the fucking Battle of the Rainbow. And there's One Punch, which again is everyone has different abilities. Our main character is not the main character. We don't care. Saitama, what he's up to, he's gonna win. As long as he's there, he'll win. It's fine. That's not important. Everyone else is important.
I'll go next.
That's the interesting thing about One Punch.
Went to Party's DI. The situation was a bit complicated, but we found Tainari. Unfortunately, he was wounded during.
I love how they look directly at Sino when they say this.
Who is behind it?
Because it's like, I'm sorry.
His immediate thing, who did it?
Exactly. He's like, his immediate thing is, I'm sorry, someone hurt my boyfriend?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer? After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. He has something urgent to attend to back in Snezhnaya.
Considering where Port Almost is, I have to assume Snezhnaya is south. Right?
So, we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture.
Unless he's planning to travel, like,
if I can get an idea.
the world.
He'll be okay.
Good.
Oh, Tainari also asked us to tell you this message. Trust your own senses and experiences.
Okay, I don't know if I said it. Thank you for the resub. 11 months. Woot, let's go. B.
All right.
Can you fucking believe it's been a goddamn year since I've made affiliate?
God, has it really?
Mm-hmm. It was a year ago, last month. Are we on schedule for Monday? We are indeed on schedule for Monday. I don't know what time we're starting. And I'm terrified, because I don't know if I've prepared enough. But I prepared a lot for D&D, and I'm ready. As ready as I'm going to be. I hope y'all are ready too. We're going to continue D&D on stream on Monday. I know it's been a while, but I'm ready. Hey, that's wrong. I can always... Yeah, but I wasn't always working all the time on that cave. Like, I wish I was, but... It was a busy few months. Let's put it that way.
Everything also went smoothly on my side. The Eremites should have arrived at their destination by now. To avoid alerting the quarry, they will stay there for now.
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru City.
It's all
But yes,
thanks
be
to
prepared
Rama and
Monday
his brave
afternoon,
team,
Monday night,
as
whatever
well as
time
their
that
bold
is.
strategy.
More D&D with Cade and Sam and Kay. Very excited.
It appears to have been very effective. I'm glad to hear it. Well, is that everything? Okay, this meeting is adjourned.
Huh? Wait, you mean that's it?
Well, what else is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know, to fire us up now?
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get some rest.
I'll hate them. You... Ugh.
Maya, don't say it in chat because Kay's here. DM it to me. Also, are you enjoying the Pokeball? Does it work? Is it standing properly?
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to strategize and not to lead. So you should find someone more suitable to do that.
But I thought all of you Academia big shots were great speakers.
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
I know that. So what?
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings, not speaking.
Fine, whatever.
Yeah, glad to hear it, Maya.
Well, Sino doesn't seem to be much of a talker either. I guess that leaves it to my employer.
Employer?
Yep. The Traveler hired me.
She asked for a smile as her payment because she's gay as hell. And I can't blame her.
That's right. So come on, boss. What do you have to say for the team?
Yeah, say something to boost morale.
Huh? What are you all doing here?
Oh, it's Nilu!
Nilu! It's been so long! Hello, friend.
Hey, everyone.
Are you here to...
I'm
Can we
not
see you dance again?
disturbing you, am I?
That would boost morale.
Not at all. I was actually just about to go find you.
Right, I forgot about Dia's girlfriend number 3.
Judging from the group and all your serious faces, you were discussing something important, weren't you? But you also look like you're up to no good. Seems pretty interesting.
Welcome.
Okay,
Nilu.
yeah, I was
Would you
just
like to
looking
join
through
us?
the wiki to see if they had anything about where Snezhnaya was, and I don't see anything with an idea of where it is.
Interesting.
Because we know where apparently we know where Natlin is.
Is Natlin the fire country, the pyro country?
Yeah.
I've never actually
It's-
heard
it's-
its name.
It's on the other side of Sumeru's desert region, the Great Red Sand. It's on the other side of the desert.
So it's to the west?
I think so. I had to look at the map again.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't know where Snezhnaya is.
Very
Huh.
important. Nilu,
The only place left
are
is
there
to the
any
south.
breaks in your performance schedule in the upcoming days?
Either that or to the north, maybe.
Well, because in the north is Fontaine. It would make sense for
I
it
mean,
to either
like,
be the extreme
above
north or the
Fontaine.
extreme... It would make sense for Snezhnaya, the land of cryo, to be either the extreme north or the extreme south.
Yeah.
Huh?
For the poles.
Wait, you're seriously inviting me? I can't believe my ears. You are truly the bravest and most
You're for the
passionate
interpretation
people
that
of
everyone is
Sumeru.
polyamorous?
Well, that
I mean, that's
I've
just...
ever met.
Absolutely,
That's
100%.
completely valid.
Mm-hmm. It actually hasn't spent much time on the sand. You keep it next to you. That's fine. As long as it stands, like, that's the thing. I could have made it a flat bottom, so it could have stood on its own, but as long as it's there, as long as it works. Oh, that's right. Awesome. Yeah. As long as it works, that's fine.
Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not from Sumeru, but you are awesome as well.
That's right.
I must admit that I'm a little scared.
Everyone in Genshin is gay and polyamorous.
But I'll try my best
Basically.
for Lesser Lord Kusanali. If I can somehow use my abilities to help you, then count me in.
Remember, believe in yourself.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
If they are a
Just
playable
remember not to
character,
say too
they
much.
are not straight.
Discreet.
They are bi at least.
Yep, you got it.
All the preparations are done. Now, can we finally conclude this meeting?
So, have you thought up what you'd like
The
to
way
say,
some of them flirt with the
boss?
Traveler, you're not straight.
That's true. That's a good point. Because they will flirt with the Traveler regardless of gender.
Yep.
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super awesome.
Just get a good night's sleep, everyone. That's your motivational speech. And it's actually really
Well
accurate.
said. A good night's rest before an operation can be the difference between success and failure.
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently. It's been nice and quiet.
You laughed.
You
I
sure
feel like
about
you know
that?
something.
You sure about that, my dude?
Oh, nothing.
B, is this something I'm going to learn, or is this something I need you to tell me?
I mean, you already know. You should know about who he lives with.
I don't remember. I have a bad memory.
Kaveh.
Okay, I don't think I knew that.
Get a good night's sleep so we can be up early tomorrow.
Okay.
Because, like, that's the joke. In one of his fucking idle animations is him pulling keys out of his pocket, looks at them, realizing they're Kaveh's, and then just puts them back in his pocket. And Kaveh has one to match with that, where he's patting down his pocket. He's like, where are my... And realizing he doesn't have his keys.
As a bisexual, you recognize your people when you see them, and everyone in this scene right now is a playable character. Except for Paimon, technically. Achievement completed. Victory Road. No, we only have 2 gym badges in our Nuzlocke. By the way, we're in attempt number 2, because we lost our first attempt. So we're in round 2.
What happened with the first one?
Okay, first of all, I forgot that you can see what level wild Pokemon are. So I ran into a level 21 Mudbray when I was like level 14. Lost a life there.
Oh.
I lost fucking Fury Cutter from Katie. I was doing so well in that gym, but Fury Cutter gets stronger every time it hits, up to a maximum, it doubles in power. So that killed me.
Yeah.
Because she didn't fucking miss. And then afterwards I went to train and I battled a random trainer. Guess what the first Pokemon they threw out was against my ground types? Psyduck.
Water type? Yeah. It'd be
the good
like
news
that.
is, my new, now Clodsire was a Wooper, has Water Absorb, so fuck you. When I get to Carafa, you're fucked.
I was looking at that. I've never seen some of those Paimon animations.
I know I need to wait for it. I was not paying attention. 8 o'clock.
That's about, like, with her tiara flying off and then her actually talking about it. That has never happened.
Oh, interesting.
Unless that's just a PlayStation thing.
I don't know. I doubt it. Maybe.
Because I don't know if I've never seen that.
Hold on.
I've had my game paused for like a good while. It's never happened.
But yeah, I lost my first attempt to a bunch of stupidity. And also some bullshit with Fury Cutter.
Yeah, Fury Cutter will do it.
Also, there's a problem with Cerebi saying, hey, this Pokemon can be found in this area. Maybe as a mouse outbreak, but not normally, but it does not say that. Because it's not fucking in that area.
Yeah, that's the thing of knowing, like, what's from mass outbreak. Well,
yeah, because
Cerebi doesn't usually...
Or at least,
yeah.
I don't know. Regardless, there is no Phanpy in South Area Province 2, or in South Province Area 2. It's a lie.
Which area is that again?
The one on your way to the Bug Gym. The first area when you go west from Mezagoza. But anyways, second round's going much better. I'm in Levinsa, but I need to level up before I fight Iono, even though ground types versus electric, she's fucked.
Yeah.
And then Coscarafa, water types are fucked because Clodsire has.
Well, I mean, there's her thing, her fucking.
Her ace, but even
her
still,
Kilowattrel.
Even still, I've looked at what moves they have. I think it should be fine.
Today's the Akademya's Nia Garbaha Day. We can finally put our plan into action.
But no, I should be fine. For gyms 3 and 4, I should be fine. 5 is Psychic.
Well, what are you doing them in any like specific order?
I am, because they actually have a level order.
No, I didn't go by level order. I didn't care.
No, not initially. No, initially no, I did not know that. But they have a level order, and this is a Nuzlocke.
I know they have a level order. It's just like it's more what order you wanted to, so you're going by level order.
So I am going by level order. So after this, I believe it's either I don't remember if it's Psychic or Ghost.
I have no clue. I think that was one of the last ones I did.
Regardless, I think Psychic was my last one. because it's in a weird area.
Yeah, I don't.
Hello, you two.
Actually, I can check.
Yeah, thank you.
Hold up, I can actually check.
I probably have it up. But those I have to be careful with because there's not going to be a type advantage, but I can't use Cloud's Ire against Psychic because Psychic's strong against poison.
Yeah.
Ghost is just going to be pretty basic. Ice, however, is going to be terrifying, but I have Numel, so I should have Camerupt by then. So at the very least, Ice should be neutral, and Ice should be super effective.
Camerupt, my beloved.
Yes. So at least I have something to counteract our boy on the mountain.
Not really.
My king.
I was too nervous thinking about today and didn't fall asleep until the sun was almost up. What about you, all hate them?
Also made sure that Nimona chose Fuecoco to be weak to my ground types.
Naturally, I slept just
She
fine.
has the best starter
After all,
choice.
A good rest should be considered part of the
I mean,
plan,
yeah,
since
well, it's
energy
very
is an
nice.
important
I
resource.
like all the starters are great. I love my Meowscarada, but I needed her to take Fuecoco. I needed her to take the fire.
Like,
Because
I
water.
still love how I went from seeing the starters. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna choose Sprigatito because it's a grass cat, and then the Fuecoco. I was just like, you don't have a single thought in your head.
Nope,
You look so stupid. You are now my favorite. It's like I look at you and I'm like, you're so dumb.
How do you get Mew in? How do you get Mew again?
It was a code.
Oh.
I don't know if it expired already, but
I don't know.
You just want to show off how calm you are.
It's crucial to dissipate any tension before we execute our plan.
The only thing you're doing is being annoying.
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again? Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the Akademya knows that's where the Grand Sage's console is. Only they can operate it. Many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console. I'm sure that console has a way to free Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Okay, here's a quick question, because we spend a lot of time talking about childhood stuff and shonen anime and Pokemon.
Yeah.
How much time is left before we beat Sumeru? Do you think?
There's this thing. There's the.
Sages imprison even a god.
Let me try this again.
I don't
When
know
do we
how
get
to-
to the quote-unquote boss of Sumeru?
You're leading up to it.
That isn't something they could have
Basically, can we
accomplished with
get
their
there in 20
scholarly
minutes?
talents alone. In the sanctuary,
Maybe you're going to be in a plot. You're going to be in a plot train.
used to isolate herself
Oh,
while
okay.
meditating.
Then maybe we'll try and train through it.
You might because I'm trying. Oh, I'm trying to.
Years ago, the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it can no longer be controlled from the
Actually,
inside.
I have the
They were
fucking
effectively
wiki open.
trapping
I can
one
fucking
god
look
with
at
the
it.
power of another.
So, how are we gonna get to the Grand Sage's office?
Don't forget, today is Nagarbaha Day, arguably the most important day to the Akademia. The sages and core Akademia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal decrees into knowledge capsules so that they can be entered into the Akasha. All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone, and the Akademia's grounds are flowing with all sorts of people. It's the perfect time for an infiltration. When the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process, that's our cue to access the console and free the Dendroarca.
You're at the part like
Yes,
right the
that's just the visible
portion of
side
it right
the
before the
plan, after
boss.
all.
Okay,
Like the thing before it because the next
Academia should have already started preparing for Nagarbaha Day.
the next part of the storyline is the boss.
Everyone should be in position. All that's left
So it
is
shouldn't
for
take
us
too
to
much.
beat
So
the chop.
we can probably do
Let's
this
go.
tonight.
Yeah.
So are we just
As
gonna
long as we
walk
don't
into
get
the
on any
front
more
door,
tangents.
or-
Yes.
Yeah.
Were you expecting?
Or
a
it's fine.
second
We can
approach?
tangent while we do it. It's fine. I can
That's
multitask.
I can. It's just hard to tangent and read/listen to the story at the same time. I can definitely fight and talk at the same time. That's not an issue. I keep looking at I'll hate them like he's the scribe of the Akademia.
Scribe?
Dude's got get your Mew and into the 16th. Maya, when you DM me about that encounter, DM to remind me that as well. Or B, you can do it. Someone remind me.
Yeah, to be fair, I got mine and then just completely forgot it was
Anyways, I was saying,
Please,
he's the
wait.
scribe. Look how buff
you
Al
Scribe
Hatham is
Al-Hatham?
as the scribe.
The feeble,
It's
the feeble scribe.
yeah, it's like how heavy is that pin that he uses to write with?
That's me. Is something the matter? I'm in a hurry.
No. I was just surprised to see you here. I had heard that the sages were looking for you not long ago, but I didn't know what for. And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the Akademya.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your groundless inference shames the Haravatat Darshan.
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last Inter-Darshan debate.
Gaslight, keep girl boss.
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical thinking.
This man is a very good actor.
Based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're here should be obvious.
I love how he's being so incredibly vague.
Is that so?
It's also the gaslighting him into coming up with his
Wait
own.
a moment. Let me think. Don't tell me the answer.
Gaslighting him into coming up with the solution so he doesn't have
The
to.
sages search for you. A blonde-haired traveler. Outside guests. So, from the start, the sages weren't looking for you, but this traveler? And you were gone from the Akademya for so long because...
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat. I surmise you've arrived at the correct conclusion.
Motherfucker didn't even have a soul. I'm starting to love Al Hatham.
As I expected.
He is
Please
very
forgive me.
much
I wasn't thinking clearly
like
just now.
everybody saw, like everybody went through this, and we were like, wow, this man is very autistic coded.
Oh, 100%, absolutely. That's not the thing that's drawing me to him at this exact moment. At the moment, it's just the fucking the gaslight gatekeep girl boss, like you said.
He's just here to do his business.
All right. Thank you for your contributions to the Akademya, Scribe.
Wow.
What the heck just happened now? What did he just guess?
Who knows? We don't care what he just guessed.
I'm afraid I don't know either.
You have no idea?
Who cares? He's off. He gave us enough
He
to alone.
convinced himself of whatever truth he came up with.
Hatham's a fucking genius in that regard.
That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic facility, they will instantly feign understanding to keep...
Yeah, he's been around the Akademia for long enough to know how these people
Nowadays,
operate.
The Akademia is rampant with this type of scholar. Their obvious farces of intellect only serve to highlight themselves as fools.
He's not wrong, though. Like, that's kind of, like...
That's even why Lisa said she kind of turned stuff down there, because she didn't like how... She hated the kind of stiffness of it. She wanted the freedom.
But also, like, all these people are... Like, they're so prideful and so in their own asses that they don't know how to accept that they don't know something.
We shouldn't waste any more time. It would be problematic if we missed our window of opportunity. Let's go.
Or how to admit that they're wrong, or what have you. What do you think normal people see when Yellen does this? Do they see the water moving, or am I just invisible?
That's a good question.
Is this the Akademia's library?
Alright, look. As impressive as this looks, it's not very accessible. More shelves closer to the ground. Thank you.
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is quite possibly the most extensive special collections library in Teyvat.
There are a lot of students going through here. Is it really okay just to waltz right in?
The Akademia...
You were so lucky to be doing this now that everything is out, because you will not believe how many times we would come into this place and go over to one area, sitting there and it would give you the option to interact with something, but it wouldn't do anything. So which means we had to wait for the story to be even to go somewhere, to go up that elevator.
Oh, that elevator over there?
Yes, because it would always be like, use lift, and it says the lift can't be used, and you're... Where the fuck does this go?
It's a lift that Akademia personnel use to access higher floors.
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage's office is up
It's
there
like,
somewhere.
you let me
No,
press a thing,
not right now.
but you don't let me
We
go
can't
up the
guarantee
thing.
that we won't run into the
Interesting.
Grand Sage. Let's step back and observe for now.
It might have been easier for them to go ahead and program the button in, but without having it do anything just yet. So that when it was time for
Yeah, because it was pretty much all. I'm pretty sure everything's like kind of modeled and stuff. It's just not accessible because plot.
Paimon thinks that's really dangerous.
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location, our operation will be much safer if we...
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you.
Oh, hi, sir. Hi, yeah, we're just walking through Academia, you know. I'm thinking of becoming a student here. What is your, what's it called? Your student aid resources? What do those look like?
Push him down the stairs, he won't be able to get up.
What's Grand Sage Azar doing here?
Hold on, that doesn't matter. I'm asking him about his student aid, like his, aid relief. Now, is your tuition, does that cover textbooks, or do I have to buy those separately? If my tuition's going to these guards, I don't know. Maybe the school isn't the right place for me.
Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged absence, scribe.
Wait, no, hold on. I'm not done asking. The cafeteria. What kind of food do you serve? Is it only vegetarian? I do like a steak. Maybe some chicken?
An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts.
Bold of you to assume they have a cafeteria.
That's if they don't have a cafeteria, then what's the point of the school? What about dorm life? Are the dorms like? Are they?
I mean, cause
how big are they? How small? Is like? Please don't tell me. Please let me know. It's private bathrooms. For the love of God. No, that's
we
a bit
still
of a deal
don't know
breaker.
Tevat's bathroom situation.
Grand Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me. I'm truly flattered.
Like, I'm okay, I guess, given the world that we live in, I'm okay with a public bath, but I need a personal toilet.
I'm sure.
Or at least one that's
But
not
compared
shared
to
by,
you,
at least with, like, a room.
I'm far more interested in these two unexpected guests. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
Oh, good, you already know us. Okay, you got my application. Great. Look, you know, sometimes that shit just kind of gets lost in the weeds. Look, that was like a $20 application fee, my man.
It's a pity that only now have I
that
been
a
afforded
deposit?
the
Can I get that
opportunity
back?
to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize for my lack of decorum. Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory excuse. You clearly understand the situation at hand and have no intention of making a reckless stand.
Okay, clearly we're not getting anywhere with the student application process. What about Paimon? I think she really needs a good education. I can't give that to her.
The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion. Please.
I mean, there's probably a daycare somewhere.
Ah, God, I hope so. Do you? Okay, that's actually a good question. If I join the Academia, do you have a daycare system for my construct? Emergency rations? I need some place for her to rest and play with other kids her age. She doesn't get to hang out with them a lot. I think she needs the social interaction that's not me. Not that I don't love her, of course, but...
This place is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
Yeah, this is a lot of security for a daycare.
All right then,
I guess this is the
traveler,
state of America
what
these
did you
days.
wish
It's really
to
sad.
discuss with me? Today is Niagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. There is little time for idle chit-chat before I detain you all. You seem to know quite a bit about our endeavors. If that is so, then you should be praising our great work, rather than using your trivial misgivings in a futile attempt to sway me.
Okay, I'm... You're not really convincing me to come to your school? Like, I have money? I can give you money? To go to school? No?
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me? Worthless. Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power, These materialistic words do nothing but debase our great work.
I've never heard someone say divine power and materialistic together like this. Those are normally, like, you know, opposites.
Creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna drop the application. I don't want to work. I don't want to go to school with the place where the headmaster's a fucking lunatic. Or at least not my kind of lunatic.
If humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. This is the pinnacle of human wisdom.
I don't think he knows what wisdom is. This does not sound wise.
We shall regain a god's guidance at long last.
I know I'm wasting
No
time with
longer will we
these
flounder
jokes, but
in
it's
the
just too funny
interminable void of
to me and
consciousness
no one else.
knowledge. Even Ermin's soul will be freed from its plight. For our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to realize it.
I fucking love this burn. You say it's the pinnacle of human wisdom, but in the end, you're still relying on a god.
You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very
No, we talked about the rapture earlier.
With
That was
your
with the whole
degree of
browsing history
knowledge,
thing.
You cannot even comprehend such an emotion. Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Lesser Lord Kusanali. What can she even do? Care for the people? Fend off sandstorms? Fabricate silly fairy tales? These are but child's play for the Akademya. Does that make us equal to the gods? We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata. Though I may have personally not seen it, our forefathers bore witness to true wisdom.
You ever realize that the Academia and the Eremites that were worshipping Deshret are basically the same?
Yeah, that was kind of the point.
The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, is that truly what true wisdom is supposed to look like? With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of Surasthana. So
Because their whole thing is they're still
in turmoil.
not able to face. They're not able to face the death of their first god.
What a pathetic justification. Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful?
So it was them not even giving her a chance.
It's not even giving her a chance, but it's not even that. It's also relying on these ideas of things from over 500 years ago, like based only on like their interpretation of the words of the past that might not have even been true in the first place.
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals.
Rather than thinking about what's the present, they're so fixated on the past, as well as obviously the Academia also has the added problem of
not only are they acting against the Academia.
Yeah, it's a very, very common thing that you notice in Tibet. A lot of things being very stuck in the past.
Oh, absolutely. Well, because like Inazuma, literally the whole thing was to make the past never leave, the life eternal, everything eternal, the exact same, never changing, because the past was so perfect.
The only one that really technically moved on was Mondstadt.
Exactly, yes, because that was their whole point. That's the whole thing about Venti, Barbados, and Mondstadt.
Freedom.
Especially when they finally got rid of the royals and the monarchy that was in the comics, was freedom and change. Like the winds of change. The wind is always changing, so is humanity and society. Liyue was also stuck in the past of like their god and Zhongli and
relying on their god for everything, then Zhongli trying to see if they could do this without him.
And also like being so strict on their laws, which even all laws is something set in the past. Like their contracts and laws are all about, this is a thing we set that we stick to in the present despite
because it's like this is how things have it's like this is how things have always been, and then he's like, I'm gonna let this go. I'm going to see where they go from here, because they need to see what they can do for themselves.
My time spent with the Traveler. An array of information about her ready for your perusal.
Hey them. So you're still
Hey, Paimon. Actually, no, this is a good idea. Paimon, continue as you are.
We finally started to trust you.
This is 100% the canon knowledge that we made earlier. Our determination.
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. I would expect nothing less than an immaculate report
Hold
from
on.
the scribe. As it is near Garbaha Day, I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha. Surely you know what that means.
We'll be monitored, just like Sino.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%.
Lucky for you, I'm.
Your
What
data
about the other 2%?
in real time whenever new information presents itself.
What if I just take the Akasha off?
To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonest persons. Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets an equally great suspicion? In any case, you are Sumeru's most
Thank you, Maya. I'll
concerning
take a look at it
external
here soon.
variable. Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable outcomes coming to pass.
You're despicable!
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, but I suppose you had mentally prepared yourselves for this, no? Your ploy was to sacrifice the traveler here, was it not?
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you doubting me at this juncture?
Must I delineate your entire plan?
He's doing the same fucking thing he did to the kid down below. I'll hate them using the same fucking trick.
First, like keep girl boss.
Witness report that you were
No, wait.
traveler to Caravan Rebat. However,
Wait, I had a better one for shit.
You had a better one? You lost it?
Surveillance ranch.
That's fine.
Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the desert. Am I correct?
I think it was just Gaslight Geeky Great Scribe.
The Akademya had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the Traveler, a close associate of Lesser Lord Kusanali and General Mahamatra Sino, who had defected from the Akademya. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Akademya? Rationally speaking, 50%? 70%? What do you think?
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the Traveler right before you, and I gave you my report.
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlander, the Traveler is still willing to sacrifice for the sake of your plan. If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali and ruin our great work. Sneak into the Akademya on Nia Garbaha Day, using Alhaitham's status as the scribe. For there is a good chance that an opportunity to save the Lesser Lord will arise. Should your intentions be discovered, Alhaitham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler, thus proving his innocence. He can then stay inside the Akademya and continue searching for a way to proceed
I feel like... See, here's the thing. This motherfucker is thinking one step behind. What if he knew? What if Alhaitham knew that you would think all this? Like...
According to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon
Gotta be playing 4D chess with everybody around here.
Alhaitham is the mess. Yeah.
I suppose this is also a part of your plan?
I think, no, Azar is trying to play 4D chess. I think Alhaitham's not playing chess at all. I think he's playing checkers.
He's playing checkers. I was gonna say, it was that everybody else playing chess, he's playing checkers.
No, knowing Alhaitham, he's probably playing Go.
No, he's playing Mahjong.
You're right, I'm trying to play Go over here.
Even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Akademia's regular operations and the development of Sumeru's future academic system.
Paimon is playing checkers. Or is she just eating the pieces?
She's probably playing checkers. She's playing snakes and ladders.
She's in the... Oh, that's fine.
However, under the current circumstances, even that is trivial compared to what we stand to gain from our great work.
You said that I betrayed the Akademya, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
So flight is turned to fight at long last. Guards!
Has something planned. Or not, or just a fight. That's fine too. Oh yes, good cutscene. I love when these cutscenes come up, they're so good. Buddy? I hate them, buddy, friend. You're good. Ah, shit.
Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation.
No, I think...
Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
I'm sure this is planned. I'm just...
He has gone completely insane.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna leave a bump.
Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyargarbaha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Oh, hey, look, he's back to normal. You clever bastard. This fucking genius-ass motherfucker.
Yeah. He is a smart dude.
I knew that he was planning something.
Wait, my favorite voice line? One of my favorite voice lines?
Alright, alright.
Wait.
That's enough, Paimon.
Paimon got a bit carried away there.
That scream is just one of my favorite voice lines in this goddamn game.
Not bad, but worse than... Okay, I'll be honest, I'm amazed Paimon could act that well.
Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Alhaitham sure knows how to cook up a plan. What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right. Paimon thinks it went something like this.
Get those nuggies, Punisher. Also, hi,
Apart
welcome
from
back.
that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the
Congrats on
traveler
getting
to the
out of that
confinement
job.
room.
We now know how Klee feels.
She's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to the successful implementation of their plan. They are very aware of the risk she poses to them. Once the traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control, and with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will
You know
have
what,
a
Punisher?
much higher chance of success.
This one night, I will say you have earned it. Just don't choke on the 40 nuggies.
I can already see the pompous looks on their faces.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason, of course. She has a more important task once she's in confinement. According to the Akademya scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the Doctor. That way, they can't pry any more information from her. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
So our job is to wake up Nahida! Okay, totally worth getting thrown in jail for.
The confinement room
We have to
is
wake up
inside
our
the
daughter from her
Akademya,
nap.
close to the sanctuary of Surasthana. It's a completely enclosed space, and you won't be receiving any visitors. I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as close as you can to Lesser Lord Kusanali and try to connect to her consciousness. However, as for whether she'll actually wake up, that will depend on our luck.
I don't know about luck. We're already friends with her. Being a junior is hard to help. She's friends.
Oh, no wonder you've been wearing your Akasha terminal today. It's the one that Alhaitham modified. Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless? Alright, so what now?
Not read what I just clicked.
enough, we can finally talk with Nahida after all this time. Let's do it. There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like the faster it blinks.
Is it bad you haven't eaten in 12 hours? Yes, incredibly.
Yeah,
as someone who's
that's
done
not
that before,
great.
as someone who's gone 24 hours without eating because I didn't feel well before, that's not good.
Yeah, it's not a thing you should do.
All right, well, I was hoping. Oh, wait, hold on. Based on the flashing frequency, okay. I need to get higher.
Well, they'll have a little marker on the ground.
Oh, on the ground?
They'll have a little marker to show. Or at least they should, because I think there was supposed to be one.
Just to find the... Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed?
So if you get close enough, it'll tell you. But at least I will tell you, you don't need to go off.
Okay.
It will be on the ground.
All right, cool. That makes it easier. Oh, not that way. This way? Oh, we're already past time. Show me the thank you.
Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed?
Yeah, I actually wonder, can you actually stop during this one? Because we might go for... Oh, we are in story.
You will be able to continue. You will be able to continue it even if you leave. So I could leave. However, I think this is... If we can just finish this up real fast. Get finished with Sumeru.
Whoa, it's Mora. Ooh, Mora.
We found 50 Mora. Okay, sure. Don't know why
50
that was
bucks
there.
while in jail.
It's more like, 50 cents. All the flashy. If I stop moving, it's very slow.
I actually want to know the conversion rate more as to USD.
Well, okay. Generally, it's based off like the money system of where the game is made. That's why a lot of like Polka dollars and a lot of other Japanese games, it's basically yen. But where?
Yeah, I know. It's just
China, right?
Yeah, it's still a thing to think about, though.
Yeah, so I'm wondering, I don't know what the money system is like in China, if it's more like Japanese yen. But also, there's only
No,
Mora.
not really.
It's only Mora. Like, there's not like cents or anything. So I imagine it has to at least be. Why the fuck do we keep finding money? I'm not looking for money. Oh, look, $1. That was 100 Mora. That was twice as much. We're not here for that.
We're getting paid to be in prison.
Oh, so we're like a mafia boss.
True.
I feel like I'm going in circles.
I will say I know at least the main spot is in that outer circle.
Okay, thank you. Because I just need to find...
Yeah, I just have to remember. I just don't remember where. I just know. I think it's by one of the branches.
Well, the problem is there's not exactly a map.
Yeah, it's by one of the branches.
One day and the last meal would have been chips. Yeah. Food is important, y'all. There we go.
Okay, yeah, that's about as much as I remembered. It was by a branch.
Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything? Please work.
Nahida, wake up. Time for school. Congratulations, you're the school. I feel like Nahida would definitely be a situation of, oh no, I overslept. I'm late. Oh no, I'm waiting for school. Oh wait, no, I'm not a student anymore. I'm a teacher.
Said, wait, I'm a teacher.
I feel that would definitely be Nahida. Oh, there's a wall.
Nahida! Hey, Nahida!
So rarely get Traveler voice.
Yeah.
We get a lot more Trailblazer voice in Star Rail. I love her voice in Star Rail. It's so good. Where to now? Probably 500 years ago.
Right. It started from the moment I was born.
Hey, I'm sad that I called it.
I want to become
Happy birthday, Nahida.
What day is today? It's Nahida's birthday.
Kept listening to my people and their hearts.
What a day for a birthday.
Kept looking for a way to save Irminsul.
Let's all have a good cry.
So I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Surasthana. The sages are creating a god to replace me. And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless darkness.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry.
Nahida!
You're in front of me. I can't just give up like this. I had already left her behind when the doctor first appeared. Yeah, dude, I forgot that happened.
Yeah, that did happen.
I forgot about that.
Catherine did kind of get stabbed.
She's fine.
Nahida!
She can be rebuilt. We can build her better.
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to my own inner voice. Do Archons have them? Should Archons have them? Have I been doing the right thing? Am I really not needed? How do I really feel about all of this? It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning.
I don't...
Haven't you?
You know, sometimes you relate to a character in some regards, and there's just like an extreme example, and you're just like, fuck!
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Who are you? Whose voice is that? It sounds familiar. You're right, though. I won't ignore my own voice anymore.
I'm fucking... Nahida, I'm gonna teach you a lesson that I've been learning the past couple years. Be selfish. You're allowed to be selfish.
Nahida?
Did you wake me up? Thank you. Why are you here?
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
I'm fine. It's just... when I think of everything that's happened to me, I feel really angry now.
Hey, Nahida, do you want to go beat the shit out of and get revenge on your abusers?
That's why this hit me a lot. One of those things where you have to realize, like,
I know.
you're allowed to feel things. You're allowed to be angry if you feel like somebody has wronged you. You're allowed to feel these things.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? Actually, screw the revenge. We're going to Disney World. Let's go. Fuck revenge. Who cares? Let's go be happy. Let's go do something nice.
You should have been angry ages ago.
Like sometimes I think about these lines a lot, like especially that like you should have been angry ages ago.
Yeah.
That's wonderful news! Great! We weren't locked up for
Getting
nothing!
into it too much. Yeah. Especially for you. Yeah.
When you went to wake up Nahida, Paimon was listening for any sounds outside. You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Nyagarbaha Day stuff? Yep, so that means our next act is Nilu's performance!
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass up any opportunity to dance, and this one is especially important.
All right. You seem to have a lot of trust in them, so I won't say more on the subject. But if anything happens, the few of us here may not be able to help you.
Don't worry. They've been through worse. Everything's going to be fine.
All right. You know, if you really do get arrested, we'll do everything we can to get you back. Be careful, even if it's only for our sakes.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
Being arrested? No the fuck you ain't. A-cab, motherfucker.
Yeah. With all my strength. This isn't the way to the Akademya.
Oh, other way.
Better stick to the plan.
Nilu is also one that I want to grab at some point.
Yeah, her teams are like very specific, but,
Yeah, but
when you
the...
have her for those teams, she's fucking good.
You forget the way I plan out. I want this character is, it's more like a collection. It's more like I want them to have.
It's just, yeah, it is very much like if you want to really, you want to like really utilize Nilu. It's like she's made for Bloom teams and not much else.
Which kind of makes sense given where she's from.
It's okay.
Which means like in the end you need a healer, which means you either like invest in Yao Yao or you get Kokomi or Baiju, because those are like the best ones.
I say the only one I have is no, I have none of those. No, I have Yao Yao.
Well,
I have C5 Yao Yao.
Both. I'll have to treat you to a meal after all.
Because it's like my Nilu Bloom team is like it's Nahida, Nilu, Xingqiu, and Baiju, and it works like fantastic. It's so fun.
Right, let's get back to business. Nilu,
the only thing that sucks is like
people from going to the Akademya, so they
the issue is that how Nilu does her scaling and the fact that there is only 1 HP scaling sword in the game.
And some of their test subjects escaped.
And it's a 5-star.
So stay away.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's her signature.
Oh, you couldn't think of.
So it's only unlimited banners.
Oh well, I guess it does sound like something the Akademya would do.
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you
Like
guys.
you could put ER on her, but like that HP, it's kind of ridiculous how much that makes a difference.
Hey, Nilu! Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now.
Oh, it's you again. I remember you.
Candy's plan is working beautifully. Do you want some candy? We have more than we can give out.
Ooh, candy sounds good.
Thank you so much for doing all of this. And even dressed up as the Knight of Flowers, no less. I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on sweets in the period leading up to a performance, and I'm about to start one.
You have a point. The stage is cleared and everything's ready, so you can start your performance at any time.
I like this gathering of all the allies we've met in Sumeru for this
Yeah,
moment.
it's super sweet.
You're welcome.
Like, this wasn't really a thing that happened in any of the other places. Except for maybe Mondstadt, but even then that doesn't really count.
Well, it's that sort of Leah and Inazuma I can get because they're like there's a lot going on.
I feel like there's a
Especially
lot
Leo.
happening.
Leo's like business. Also, a god died.
I feel like there's a lot happening here too, but
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
y'all should spend more time down in the city.
I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
What, you never heard of a performance art and or performance
That's the
art?
thing is they probably want to. It's just more the idea of getting into trouble, and then having your entire future kind of ripped away from you.
Do you think we should, like, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit more.
I love that mentality.
I know, I love these cards. He's like, you think we should do our jobs?
It
No,
escapes.
no,
Go
no,
into
no,
the
let
city
him
and
do it.
Oh, they changed. Someone changed what happened. Because for a second it said that public performances are banned. But then it said that Lesser Kusanali has escaped. Someone changed the orders. But no, isn't this just like Academia, like here in America, just be the straight up like, yeah, no, STEM's all that matters. Who cares about the arts? Like, fuck you.
Yeah, so who cares about all that? We're not gonna fund that fucking art department.
Oh, but we're gonna give all their money to the football team.
Yeah.
That's not educational though. It's like,
It's like, we're gonna give all our funds to the sports teams. Oh, the arts are dying? I wonder why that is. If the arts are dying, so we're not gonna really help them out anyway.
Come to think of it, Haytham replaced the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha.
oh, that's when he was at the desk.
Yep.
Genius motherfucker.
That's when he did it. Paimon was too nervous to notice. Speaking of, didn't Haytham also yoink the divine knowledge capsule from that mercenary leader in Port Ormos when everyone else was distracted?
Hello, hello. I am Rika. I am she, her. Thank you for asking. Hello, welcome to the chat. Welcome to Genshin.
It's a time-tested trick of his.
I'm amazed that he was able to do that without being seen by all the guards were looking at him.
But he still makes Paimon's blood boil.
His sleight of hand
Yeah,
check
he's
would
good
be
at-
insane.
Man's good at what he does.
Let's review our plan for this stage again.
He's not the scribe for nothing.
Okay, you know, that could have had a much more lewd interpretation.
Paimon remembers that Milo's task was supposed to
Punisher, how did you do 30 already? Oh, you know what? That's normal for you.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, the core figures of the Academia and their guards have started to wear their Akasha terminals again. With the Doctor's technological support, they think they have nothing
That's
to
right.
fear.
They weren't wearing Akasha terminals for a while.
How despicable of them to rely on such a person.
But this is also our chance. I was originally asked to draft the knowledge capsule for the Artistic Performances Prohibition Act when I was still at the Academia. It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyargarbaha Day.
Are they really going to stop all artistic performances? That's horrible!
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch
You know,
the capsules.
a lot
Once
of this
it's been
stuff
entered
could
into
have
the
been
Akasha on
prevented if
Nyargarbaha
people
Day,
just put labels
if
on
someone
things.
were to be seen performing in public.
You're not wrong. Like, this entire plan would go up in smoke the moment a label is put anywhere.
It's like Pokeballs, like how so apparently everybody just innately knows what's in what ball.
The manga does the thing where the top parts are transparent.
Or
so you can see
yeah, I mean like when they're not
But that
talking
was-
about like
that was
the
a
manga.
point in a lot of anime episodes, that's a plot point where they don't know what Pokeball's what. That's a thing.
It's just like
that comes up a lot. That's why at the end of the original anime series, sorry to tangent and pause the game.
Because I know, because doesn't Richie has stickers on his
he
stickers on
so
his
he knows
Pokeballs.
what Pokeball is. That was a thing where it's just like I don't know what Ash like I don't know what Pokeball's mine because Team Rocket put them all in this big bag and you're like, oh, this one's mine because I have the sticker on it. And Ash is like, oh shit, you're smart.
This plan would go up in smoke if they just labeled these things.
Sounds complicated, but it seems.
But apparently, everybody just knows what's what.
I fucking forgot about that because also in that original anime series, when he traded for that Raticate, he forgot that the Raticate was in there.
Yeah.
That's pretty clever.
What did he trade for the Raticate?
Right into their heads. Question.
Don't remember.
Even if we manage to get the misleading info to the guards, how can we be sure that they'll believe it?
People who are used to relying on the
I
Akasha
should
become
remember.
less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish truth from misinformation is significantly reduced. They will view everything the Akasha releases to them as the unequivocal truth.
The Akasha will turn humans into machines. I've seen it happen many times.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing, too.
It's nice to have a computer with you. It's bad when you have no critical thinking.
By the way, this plan still requires a performer, right?
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilu of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant to ask her to participate in a dangerous plan like this, but we can...
Oh, we traded for Butterfree.
Okay, see, I was thinking Butterfree, but I was like, that doesn't sound right. Was this before or after Butterfree got released? I guess it was before.
All right. After the guards and the Akademya...
Because I was like, I know I had this damn thing trapped in my head because I specifically remembered the episode after. I think the 3
because
episodes
that was the
after.
episode the SS Anne was going down.
Yeah, because I had those episodes of VHS. And I've watched them so many times.
I think I did too. I think I had that same VHS tape with the SS Anne episodes.
That's why I still remember that stupid. I hate water, especially wet water.
They came out from the Akademya in droves.
It was the SSA going down to the island of giant Pokemon.
Yes. Because it was in the middle of the SS Anne going down that he traded for Butterfree and Raticate back, and there's like standing there as the ship is fucking tilting all over the place.
We couldn't do anything to him inside their coop, but outside the Akademya, this is our...
Trading is such a thing that doesn't really happen much in the anime. The only other time I can think of is when Apom and Weasel got traded between Ash and Dawn.
Yeah.
With a lioness like you, the prey sure won't be able to run far.
And even then, it's not like they got traded very far away.
We still need to eliminate the guards as soon as possible. If we give the sages enough time to realize what's happening, the plan's doomed.
All they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and struggled every day in the desert. The only advantage they might have is their numbers.
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report directly to the 6 sages belong to the core of 30. But they have a completely different reputation, following those blasted sages everywhere.
Yeah, there was Ash's Butterfree for the Raticate, Jesse's Lickitung, Boba Fett, James Victory Bell, and the Magikarp Steelman's Weaving Bell.
Wasn't it? Wait. Yeah, didn't she get Wobbuffet by accident?
I think so. Yes, some other trainers, Ash's Apom, John's Weasel, Bianca Shellman, Juniper's Care Blast when they were showing off the evolution. Jesse's Pumpkaboo in the Mawile, so her Pumpkaboo could evolve. Oh, I forgot Go traded a Pinsir to somebody.
Will he be okay?
I have not watched a lot of the recent
It'll be
stuff.
fine. Isak was so determined to help.
Journey's my beloved. I miss them already.
Besides,
that's right, Ash's story is over, isn't it?
Guards would be too scared to
do
it's finally over. It only took 20 years for him to turn 11.
I'm so sad. I'm so sad.
I'm sad, but let the boy rest.
Anyway, I think I see them coming.
Let the boy have a vacation.
Still thinking about him and Go standing there. One of them going, "I'm glad that I met you." I'm just like, fuck off.
B. I'm glad that I met you.
I'm glad that I met you too. Isak, my boy!
Hey,
Do you remember what you need to do, Isak? When the guards get here, you'll pretend to be Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Was Isak the kid from Aru Village?
Yep.
The one who didn't. Whose
got his
grandpa
grandpa back.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Of course I do. I'm just a little nervous.
But no, I still love that the way you and I met was through Pokemon in Miss Smith's class.
Relax.
That
Don't
fucking
think about
Darkrai.
getting caught. Even if that happens, we won't leave you behind.
I don't know how much you remember that.
You only need to think about getting the guards' attention and leading them
Sorry,
to
my
the
dad
Grand
was
Bazaar.
calling me. I didn't
Oh,
hear.
no, you're good.
To us.
The way we met through Pokemon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm here to pay back Lesser Lord Kusanali for helping Grandpa. I won't get cold feet.
Hey.
So much history in the past. How many ever fucking years it's been? That was
been a
8th
while.
grade? No, 9th grade? No, was it 7th grade? That was 7th grade.
I think it was 7th.
Yeah, it's Nikki who I didn't meet till 9th grade because she was not in MLK yet.
All right, it's time, Isak. Take a deep breath and go. You can do this.
Oh, for a second I thought I was gonna be playing as the kid. It's very cute though.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from.
Oh, I am not to play as the kid.
But
Oh,
there's
no, sort of.
I need to make a choice.
This is adorable.
He is simply doing his best.
Let's have a look behind the house.
Why?
What should
So
I do
rude.
next?
Huh. Looks like nothing's here. A wasted time.
Luckily, he didn't check behind the tree. What should I do next? The guard looks alert. What should I do next?
Hey,
Oh, shit.
Stop. I saw you. Don't try to run.
This is always one of those situations where it's like you literally won't know what the right answer is until you give it a shot. You know?
Yeah. I just clicked keep waiting because that's what I would have done.
I mean, yeah, but I'm also used to
Because
a
I
lot
don't
of video
trust myself
games-
to make a dash or anything.
I'm also used to a lot of video games where the answer is to make the dash. But this is why I like the stealth sections where it's more like you have more control over it.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me. This is bad. Where should I go?
You're going to the bazaar. No, well,
Oh, the mission failed. Oh.
yeah, because I messed that up mainly because of my dumbass forgot. Because literally the entire point, they literally told us, hey, we need you to do this, and we need you to lead them to the bazaar.
Oh,
My
I
ass
forgot about
forgot.
that. I forgot that too. To be fair, we've been talking about Pokemon.
Assemble and arrest her!
I was paying attention to everything, then immediately I was like, how was I not supposed to know? And I was yeah, they the entire get them.
Where did she go? How did she disappear?
Cause she's tiny. She itty bitty.
Find her!
She's small. She a radish.
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry! Hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Small boy dressed as a small girl.
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is going on?
Aren't you supposed to be in prison? All the guards say to them.
I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you planning?
Phew, that was rough. I almost got caught.
Little brat? So you're not actually Lesser Lord Kusanali. Who exactly are you all? Eremites from the desert?
What, the uniforms didn't give it
Just
away?
some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition or a personal grudge. After stepping into our traps, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters. Behave like the prey you are.
You ever just see the cops get arrested in mass?
An ambush?
It's so funny.
How's that possible? This is Sumeru City, but mercenaries from the desert somehow ambushed us!
You've spent all your time hiding away in the Akademya. This place has long since become our hunting ground. Brace yourselves!
Oh, is it fight time? Nope. Okay, we're just keep moving around. There's so much happening.
This is
Yeah, like I said, it is a plot train.
The Academia has quieted down after the conclusion of the Niagarbaha Day ceremonies.
But
it's much quieter
there
than usual.
is a little domain to go through, but after you get out of the jail, you should be able to stop everything.
Yeah, we might have to continue this next time, but unfortunately next week I have work, so we won't be able to do it next Saturday.
That's all fine.
My apologies.
I wanted to try and finish this today.
Right now, all Academia
we got
guards
distracted.
have entered the city to perform the order to rest.
Yeah, it's... Well, I mean, there's still like the after thing, but it's better to just do that later.
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Is that not what the order was?
Lesser Lord Kusanali? You mean she has
Because right now it's just get out of the jail, go let Nahida out, and go to the boss fight, I think.
I think what happens is Zara's about to go check on Nahida, and we're gonna have people following him in.
Lesser Lord Kusanali will take revenge on us.
What happened? Just what is going on?
Oh, you got fucking played hard, bitch. That's what happened.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Was it Al-Haytham and his party that freed her? That's impossible. The Academia is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be strictly confidential. Besides, Al-Haytham and the Traveler are already in our hands.
Hey, maybe you should go check on them.
What manner of trickery did they employ? How could Lesser Lord Kusanali disappear into thin air?
Here's the thing. He's gonna be like, wait, did anyone actually check on her? And he's like, no, the Akasha told us.
Disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so I thought it was your order.
Let me check.
Fucking bitch
Who
getting
would
played
go
by
on
his
the
own sister.
internet and lie?
You think someone would do that? Go on the internet and tell lies?
Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately. The Akasha indeed contains this information, and it clearly appeared in my mind. How did they bypass my permissions to issue this kind of message? Was it the report about the Traveler that Al-Haytham submitted? No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before entering it into the Akasha. Could that have been a red herring?
Well,
even if I figure it out now, it won't make any difference. The important thing now is to confirm Lesser Lord Kusanali's status. Have you been to the sanctuary of Surasthana to confirm that Lesser Lord Kusanali is indeed
I knew
escaped?
he was gonna happen.
Confirmed.
There's a Stargate episode
No,
like this?
I haven't.
That's not a surprise.
It may be a bit offensive to say this, but Grand Sage, what you're saying doesn't make any sense. How can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? What the Akasha decrees is fact. That is common knowledge to all of us.
Hey, bitch motherfucker. Are you recognizing the problem that you yourself fucking made?
If we have to confirm the information and knowledge from the Akasha ourselves...
Oh no, we'd have to employ critical thinking.
Then
Oh no, fact check.
different from us learning that information ourselves.
Not Forbes.
Lord Rukkhadevata's legacy lose its
No,
meaning
not
that way.
Forbes. Whatever that fact check site is.
Snopes.
Snopes, yeah, that one.
In the beginning, it was I who asked you to believe in the Akasha, to believe in the legacy left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Snopes, did Lesser Lord Kusanali escape?
Use my words against me.
The Onion, no? The Onion, well, might as well be. The Onion might as well be a reputable news source at this point.
No,
Yeah.
Grand Sage. I'm merely confused because I believe in you. I never meant to refute you.
Stay here and see if there are any suspicious people around. I'll go to the sanctuary of Surasthana.
Confirming the
on my
facts,
own.
isn't that like learning it for ourselves? No, there's a difference. But also, yes.
Yes, Grand
It's the same
Sage.
thing, because that's important.
Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately. How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm it. Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be something wrong with my eyes.
Now I don't know what's happening. Okay, no, he.
She really appeared again? What is the meaning of this?
Do you think his brain's playing tricks on him because he so strongly believes that she shouldn't be there anymore?
Sight, Azar. Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, even the Grand Sage can no longer see what's right in front of him.
Wow, this is terrifying. This is like an episode of Black
Mirror.
Mirror.
You all can only see the
Like,
one
gosh, this is a
watched.
very powerful thing.
The one you think you know.
My critical thinking is so important.
And precisely
Because
because of this,
it was originally created by Rukadavada in the first place.
Yeah, but he probably didn't intend for this.
Like,
she did. She definitely didn't.
Here's the thing, it's the difference between everyone has access to a library and telling you what to believe.
Yeah, she created it, and then they didn't know what to do. She died.
And then they took this, essentially the Akasha's a library. It's a computer,
Yeah.
it's a library, but they're using it like it's...
The Akasha predicted
it's Google.
Return to the Akademya to confront
It is Google. That's the problem.
But I didn't expect it.
Google's not good. It has a bias. It has sponsors. It's like, don't fucking... Like, go to, like, page 2 when you're looking up news sources.
No, you were blinded. Your faults stem from your reliance on the Akasha.
We're getting very political today.
I truly did not expect a proud person like you to cooperate with Alhaitham and the Traveler.
People change, Azar. Admit it. The Akasha can't predict my actions anymore.
Then tell me, what have you found during your investigation?
Okay, I'm gonna look at my, according to my notes here, my investigation, Grand Sage Azar is a bitch. Huh. Interesting that all my investigations led to that. What do you make of that?
You want to buy time? This is the sanctuary of Surasthana. Under your own regulations, even Akademia staff are forbidden to come here. No one will come to save you. As for the investigation, I've at least confirmed that you are guilty of insurgency against the Archon. A serious crime.
So what? Did you do all of this so I would plead guilty in front of you, General Mahamatra?
You expect me to beg? No. I expect you to die.
No. I want you to plead guilty in front of the Archon herself. You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
Let's fucking go.
This is the same man who would spend $1 million more for a trading card.
How long do we have to wait?
You really?
How things are going out there.
For the...
Paimon hasn't heard any sounds of
I'm not even joking. He did that.
That's why that's funny.
Yeah, it was a part of one of these past events. Like, he literally only entered the Interdarshan tournament because one of the prizes was a holographic card.
That's really funny.
Yeah, because the whole thing, he was like, they were like, oh, he's gonna win the card Paimon's like, is it some sort of rare card? He's like, no, it's a really common one. It's like, is there anything special? It's like, it's holographic. He's like, is that... And she's like, is there anything about that? And he just looks at her and goes, it's very cool.
You know what? Mood. Fair. That's fine. I agree with his sentiments.
You two really owe me some big thanks. I had to search through who knows how many guards to find the key here. It felt even more tiring than whacking them. I'm exhausted.
It's like he entered for a card, Wander got entered because his mom made him.
No, that's,
she did?
I'll pass.
Because he goes on, he's like, oh, I had just decided at what he's like, oh, I saw some people talking about stuff that was happening in Azuma. They were factually incorrect, so I wrote papers to correct them. And suddenly now everybody's like that. Nahida's like, yeah, follow that. You're going to school now.
Okay, wait. Back up just a little bit. Sorry, I was reading as well. So much happening.
Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well.
What was wrong that Raiden wrote a bunch of papers on?
No, people writing academic papers about I think like Tatsuna, and because of course he was there, he knows everything. So he was writing papers and sent them in.
Okay.
And then suddenly he's now in there like doing debates and stuff. And because he had gotten to that, Nahida was just like, you know what? Let's follow this. Let's get you enrolled.
That's fucking funny.
He had it fucking registered as fucking hat guy. They called him hat guy the entire time.
Because you've been super great friends with them for a long time. So
Wait, I swear I know I have the screenshot. I know I have it.
Even I know how terrible it is to fall into Sino's hands, so he probably does too. Sino forced him to release Lesser Lord Kusanali. He has no choice but to obey. So, hurry to the sanctuary of Surasthana. Assuming nothing weird happened.
Why would we assume that?
We should have already rescued our Archon.
Look, weird stuff always happens.
Honestly, I didn't expect our ragtag bunch to do this well. We just came together last minute to save the Archon, you know? Alright, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
Don't we both have to go back up the lift together? There's only one way out of this room. This is like when you say goodbye and then, oh my goodness, we can stop for a moment.
Yeah, yeah, this is the part you can stop.
Okay. I wanted to finish it tonight, but we've been going, it's been almost 7 hours since I started streaming.
Yeah, you got a domain to do after this. It's short, but you still got a boss fight then too.
Yeah, but we might as well do it when we come back.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's better to wait.
Yeah, thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you, B, as always. You're free to join me alongside my my Nuzlocke runs if ever you're available.
Yeah, I gotta see, because that also requires me being awake.
Yeah, that's true.
Or
yeah,
conscious.
Let's see here. Ooh, we haven't raided Maria in a while, have we? Let's go to Maria. Yeah, thank you all so much for joining us for Digimon and for some Genshin. Monday. Thank you, Maya. We shall be continuing the adventures of the eggs, the egg ventures, however you want to call them, whatever. Caden, Sam, and Kay will be continuing in our journey with my first campaign that I'm actually making, and I'm so terrified. Be there, wish me luck, be my moral support. That's all I ask.
I just real quick, I put the thing in there.
Okay, you don't have to be their moral support. They'll be fine. Be my moral support because Caden scares me as a player. I never know what she's gonna do. That guy, you'll love to see it. Alright, what else? So, that being said, I don't know if I'm going to stream on Tuesday. I might decide I'm fucking tired. Regardless, next week we'll probably continue our Nuzlocke either Tuesday or Thursday. If we do continue on Tuesday, then Thursday we'll start Strangers of Paradise. And I will not be able to stream next Saturday. But I'll see you all on Monday for D&D. Alright, you all be nice, have fun. Maria's playing some Valorant. I will see you all later. Make sure to also get yourself some food and rest and all that. I love you all. See you later. B, any last words? Alright, that's great last words.
I was gonna be fun. I was gonna be funny, and then I just not.
I realized I was trying to be funny and I wasn't. Gee, what a fucking mood. Night, y'all.